by BetterHelp. Yo, I'm trying to set up, bro. I was trying to do way too much. Anyway, hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of That One Piece Talk. My name is Larry.
Lawrence.
Lionel.
Sam.
And this is That One Piece Talk, where we talk One Piece. Woo! Oh, man. In today's episode, we are thrilled to have a special guest who launched his YouTube channel in 2013 and later created several other channels. However, it was in May 2023 that he posted his first video on his current channel. Since then, he has gained immense popularity and attracted a loyal fan base, including myself. I'm a huge fan of him. Mugiwaranogoofy is known for his chapter reviews, arc-long comedy breakdowns, and rankings on many One Piece topics, which have helped him amass that 109,000 subscribers. Introducing Mugiwaranogoofy to our fan base is a great honor of mine. Let's warmly welcome him in the live chat by spamming the Nakama fist. Thank you for joining us today, Mugiwaranogoofy. Please tell us more about yourself and your channel if there was anything I missed, my brother.
Oh man, that was so sweet. Thanks, man. It's just so great to be here. You know, the best part about being a One Piece YouTuber is you get to talk about One Piece with people like all the time, like literally all the time. This is gonna be so fun. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm already having a great time. Let's get it.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yo, before we go though, I know that you recently dropped your rewatching of Bleach, your latest video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
I get it, Seb. I get it. I get it. But I did. I just started watching it again because my Patreon people, they did a poll and Bleach just won. I thought it was going to be JoJo's. I really did. But Bleach won. So I decided I'll give it a shot. And, you know, I'm having a good time. You know, it's not One Piece. Don't ever think it is. You know, it's doing its own thing. It's fine.
Bro, I can't tell you how much I laughed at the Viva La Mexico when you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yo, that part was so funny, bro. Now I can't get Molly, Spirit Molly out of my brain. Thank you.
To be honest, I would love to like
try it.
You know, yeah, because like if it makes me as chill as 𝗧𝗂𝗍, I don't know. I gotta give it a shot.
Molly, bro.
So basically, he said that like the pills that Ichigo would have to get from like the Pezzer dispenser from 𝗧𝗂𝗍's like shop.
Yeah.
Basically, when Kon would take over his body, it would be like a spirit Molly.
So he ain't. Wow. Ichigo's just high the whole time.
No, not yet. No. Well, basically,
He wants to
be. He wants.
You know, if I imagine the guy just shows up and like saves you from like whatever situation you find yourself in, and then he's talks about, you know what you should try is spirit Molly. That's what you should. Makes your spirit ribbons a crazy rainbow tie-dye color, dude.
And then you guys, you and your boys were actually doing a podcast yourself. Please tell me about that, bro. Tell the people about that. Are you guys still doing it? Is it?
We will. Yeah. Like I was saying when we first started talking, I am and have been very stupid my entire life. My friends, they're not that much, but to be honest, they're really just, it's really like I say this when I'm streaming all the time. I really just have a crew full of Usopps. Like you guys depend on each other. You guys create this amazing environment. You foster just like everybody contributes. Me and my team. No, it's just me. When everything goes wrong, everybody starts looking at everybody else. So what are you gonna do? And it's like, what? Help me, you know what I'm saying? But you know, so
you guys are the Rumbar pirates. You're Brooks pirates.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, for real. We got that, like, we got this set up. So, podcast and stuff that'll be on the way soon too.
Yeah. Do you have anything like on Spotify or Apple Podcasts? Have you like dipped your foot into it?
Not yet. That is something we're definitely gonna do, but I haven't even looked at it yet.
Yeah, because I think the way that you do your thing works so well for something like that. Seriously, it really does. Like, because I think it's just the way you present. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're just talking. So it's very podcast-like too.
Dude, I'm still on a crew full of Usops. That was such shade, bro. Can you imagine?
Oh my god.
Listen, if
Your
they
boys
could just...
are probably watching here, bro.
I hope they are. Do better. Do better. Help me. Help.
Jeez, man.
So how's the YouTube journey been ever since, like, I guess within what, the past 10 months since you posted that first video? Like, how's your experience been? Because a lot of people have tried to, you know, start that first video and do their thing, but how about for you? What was the experience like, bro?
It was pretty crazy. For starters, I've made like a bunch of channels before this one, and this was the one where I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna do, my first video was a chapter review. I'm just gonna talk about One Piece. And like, even before I started doing the hilarious videos, the chapter reviews, like, I would just notice that the community is just amazing. Like, I truly just, like, you know, as you guys, I know you guys know, like, the One Piece community, like, they just show so much love just from the gates. So from the gates, I was kind of like inspired to like just do something else and maybe just start trying a little bit harder. And then I posted a TikTok that just blew up, and then it just gave me the idea, like, One Piece is kind of the craziest story in the world if you look at it from anyone's perspective other than the main characters. And it just kind of went.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, man, it's a pleasure having you. We're obviously going to talk about chapter, 11:10, and you got some thoughts that are going to be interesting for sure. Yeah. And we do too. So for everybody that's in the live chat, please, if you can, right now, even for the people that are watching this video or even on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, if you go on YouTube, or if you're on YouTube right now, you're going to see Mugi's name in blue. I just want you to hit that subscribe button. Just click it right now before you continue on with our video. Subscribe to the boy. You will not be disappointed. Again, this is one of my favorite content creators right now, so please go and do that right now. Please go and do that. Thank you. But for today's agenda, we will not be taking phone calls, just so you guys know, just for any of you that want to leave, because I know phone calls happen to be important for some of you. But that's okay. That's all right. We don't have to have it. We're going to actually just chill. We're going to talk about the chapter, and we always have a whole bunch of super chats, which are very interesting. So we're going to take that as like phone calls for the time being. Okay, guys?
We're going to get Mugi's reaction to some of y'all wild-ass super chats. So.
Yo.
My fault.
I just warned you. You just warned him for not cursing.
I did.
Anyway.
I'm so glad that happened. You guys, if you guys could see me the whole time, I was just been like, don't say that, don't say that, don't say that. So I'm so glad that happened.
Yes.
My fault.
Yes, for everybody that's in the live chat saying just sub, thank you so much for subbing to the boy. Thank you for subbing to him. So
yeah, I love you guys.
That's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna do the chapter. We got Lionel in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah. So super chats, more goofy talk, and then we're just gonna do the chapter. And the chapter is by far one of the most insane chapters. Also, I know that everybody's like, yo, next chapter we're gonna have like a 3-week hiatus. I don't know for sure. I don't think anybody knows for sure. So if you hear it, if you're saying it, yeah, I'm happy that there might be one. That's just me, but we'll save that for later when the time comes up. But if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. If you haven't given us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, please do that with a nice comment. But for now, let's say what's up to chat and read some super chats.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people in chat. I see Boo Berry, Jake Tsar, Pimp Chimp, Love O'Yer, Young Lou, Mary Senpai, Bonesaw, 3 Men, Toby, what up, Toby? Don't call me Nika, ST Jimmy G TV, Pink Cat, Andrew Miller, Luis Rodriguez, Mr. Vegs, #1 Super Frankie Stan, Sedgefield, Austin 300, Roland Noah, Exotic. So many of y'all in chat, man. I appreciate it. Mike Super, what up, Mike? Haas, Ahmed, Osman, Isaac, Tarif Spencer, Alex Macy, Skylance, what up, Sky? 𝗵𝗁𝗍𝗍𝗄𝗃, I believe. Sorry if I butchered that. Eric going crazy. Scooter Looter. It's been a while, Scooter. Mohammed Lear. Just so many people in chat. Really love y'all. Please hit that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Right now I'm seeing about 300 or 400 people in the chat, but only 109 likes. Please hit that like button for us. And I'll get into super chats.
Yeah, we're gonna do like, let's put a number on it. Because it can get kind of hectic, right?
It's not too many right now, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just go through it and then we'll start the chat.
All right, we got a Nakama subscription from Mike Super 17 to 18 months. I don't know why it read that way. But anyway, 18 months with Mike. It says, Law be like, the way Krillin head stays shining is whack.
Yeah, just some info for Mugi, bro. So Lawrence and Sebastian believe that Krillin, basically at the end of Dragon Ball Z, would get bodied by Kaido.
Why did they think that?
Listen, man.
I really don't know, bro.
He not like that, bro.
We're not like that. Y'all need to start putting some respect on Krillin's name, bro. He literally, first of all, he has to put up with so much stuff. The things that Krillin has to put up with, like, he has to follow. His best friend is an alien, like, basically just... He's as much of a monster as everybody else. He has to follow him around and just get beat up all the time. You remember when Frieza put his hands on Krillin and he got up and just kept fighting?
I'm not giving people credit for what their best friends can do.
I'll give you that.
and
Mr. Crew full of Usops over there.
And also, notice how you say it gets beat up all the time. I think that's a key factor in why.
Listen, they're built different over on DBZ. I don't think if Kaido goes over to DBZ, no, I'm sorry. Krillin can take him. 𝗵𝗁𝗁𝗍𝗁𝗍 can take him. Don't let him meet anybody else. They can all What is Kaido gonna do? What is that? What are you talking about? The burrow breath? You think that's gonna stop a Kamehameha wave?
Hey, man. Yes. I've seen Krillin get smoked by much less. But we'll move on. We got another couple Nakama subscriptions from Nick Quavo, Juicy Beats, and we got a Yonko tier subscription from Bonesaw 3 So welcome to Yonko status. That is our highest tier of membership. So enjoy the emojis that come with being a Nakama and a Yonko. We got $2 from 𝗵𝗁𝗁𝗃. It says, y'all need to learn some Mereoleona. See, she's so bad.
Yeah, she's my favorite female.
Who that?
And Black Clover.
I
She's like the 𝗵𝗁𝗁𝗃𝗁 of Black Clover.
I've seen her.
Yeah.
She's dope.
Yeah, she's really
She's
dope.
dope.
Yeah, she's fire. No pun intended.
We got another €2 from Jean VHB. It says, yo, whole gang in the building. Much love from Spain.
Hey, thank you to Spain.
Thank you.
Yeah, for everybody that's in the chat right now, post y'all flags and where y'all from, bro. Let's show Mugi where everybody's from.
Yeah, y'all know Larry, Mr. Worldwide. We got another 10 Canadian dollars from Skylance. It says, sup goats, question. What plans do you guys think Oda has for Smoker?
None.
I know he's a meme character now, but with how Oda writes characters like Smoker, I'm sure he has something special for him.
Let's ask Mugi. What you think, bro?
I mean, listen, I was done with, not done. I like his character, but I don't think he's gonna like. I mean, for like, what is he gonna do? Like, be for real. What is he gonna do for real? I'm being so serious. What do we see him doing for real? For real?
Real talk. Kobe made Smoker obsolete.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He took that role, bro. He took it from him hard.
Yeah, disrespectful.
Like, what you mean?
Yeah, disrespectful.
Because when we saw that, especially we saw how, because we thought, oh, Smoker's gonna be the next Garp, and then we saw Smoker.
I never thought that. Y'all problem. Y'all have these expectations of people.
I never thought that.
And y'all shouldn't have them.
I never thought
No,
that.
because the reason why, like, all right, Kobe's not chasing Luffy. Smoker was. So it was like it was the parallel. Like, all right, so
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, bro. He might be like in the contention for worst Logia right now.
Well, how you gonna say that when Karibo's here?
Yo, Caribou has more importance than Smoker does.
All right.
Because the plot demanded it.
I think you could do more.
Yo,
with
not
Caribou,
only
too.
that, if he becomes like the Trojan horse that puts all the Blackbeard pirates into Marijoa and sneaks them all in there and then takes over, yo, that's more than anything that Smoker has ever done, bro. He like 1 feet away from just being probably a better Logia than Smoker.
I mean,
He might be the worst. Because
That's what
even
I'm
the
saying.
movie
Be for
villains are
real.
better than him.
What is he gonna do?
I think y'all problem is y'all looking at it from a strength perspective.
Yeah.
It's just relevance.
I said importance too.
It's just relevance and importance. I think there's a story to tell with Smoker.
Yeah.
There is a story to
How
tell.
many times we get the side of like how he views the Marines
Yeah.
and how
Nobody
he views
cares
Gorosei.
how he thinks
No,
of the
no,
Marines.
we pretty much have talk about pretty much how the Marines and World Government are constantly bickering. Constantly, there's a division between among them, and how even Vegapunk said there's good people in the Marines to Dragon. Smoker's one of those good Marines.
Cool, bro.
I'm gonna say right now.
So is Fujitora.
Smoke.
Thank you. I was going to say that too.
That's true.
Not the same.
Yeah,
No, hold on. But we talking about
Fujitora is not indoctrinated into the Marines the way Smoker is.
Yeah.
Yo, but we talking about importance within the Marines.
Smoker's story
And Smoker's story is just obsolete compared to
Yeah.
better characters
His-
in that same crew.
is basically I'm not good enough. That's
I'm gonna
Smoker's
tell
story.
you this right now. Oda's best work is character work and character development and making people change and making you view them differently.
Yeah.
He's gonna have heat for
Yeah.
Smoker.
Oh, like he had
is
like he
real.
had heat
That's
for
real.
Kid.
Oh.
Is
Kid was never as relevant as
Smoker-
Smoker.
Oh, he wasn't as relevant as Smoker.
Smoker's like an OG
That-
character.
that's live.
No,
You got that?
Smoker's
That's
like
recorded.
an OG
Sebastian,
character,
Sebastian,
though.
Sebastian's
That's
right.
recorded.
The first time we talk about when Smoker
okay.
was talking with Smoker,
Okay.
he sees Luffy smiling.
Okay.
He's the one who brings it up with the D
Yeah.
smiling.
Yeah.
And Roger
Yo,
smiling.
next question.
So Oda's just bypassing
Yeah,
all
yeah,
of that.
seriously.
All of that
He
setup.
built that up.
Again, y'all saw characters have importance, and they immediately just got taken out of the story, bro.
When you can, there's nuance there. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
the
There-
nuance is he got
it's there.
smoked.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I believe it'll be a good story. I just don't like. It's not unique enough for me to really care, to be honest. But Oda is king at doing that. I might be surprised. I don't know. Oda can do it. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, Full bring better story wise than Smoker is, bro.
Dang.
I ain't.
Full brain
It's a
from
Bleach.
Bleach?
It's a
Bring.
Bleach.
No,
Yeah.
no.
wait,
I'm talking about Full bring that was on the Baratier that be,
Oh, full body.
full body.
Come on,
yes,
bro.
yeah, full
Come
body.
on,
That's-
bro. You know
Yeah.
that's
Now you capping.
Yeah, seriously.
Now you
They
capping.
got the same level of
You didn't even know his name.
I know it was full something.
Come on, bro. I thought you was talking about Bleach.
Listen, bro. Listen to him. I know
I did
Smoker
too.
full of it. I think Smoker full of it.
All right, man. We got another 10 from Alex Macy. It says, been dealing with a lot, and the one thing I look forward towards is the podcast every week. Thank you for all you do. Alex, I hope everything's okay, man.
Yeah,
Truly.
thank you, man. And just know, just overcome that. No matter what, overcome.
For sure. Another 2 from Scooter Looter. It says, do you guys believe Law can bypass Gojo's infinity? I don't believe any of y'all watch JJK.
I'm not well versed.
Do you watch JJK movie?
Yeah, I'm gonna just no.
Yeah, nah.
No, yeah, just go. Yeah, that's enough. That's it.
We got another €6 from Larry the Lobster. It says, People's Champ Larry fighting against Seb's tyranny in the Discord server. Hey, this week I was the People's Champ. Larry was wilding, but we won't get into that.
Yeah, I was wilding.
We got another 5 from Project Iceman. It says, Happy Mondays, guys. Glad everyone is here. And welcome, Goofy. LOL. Wanted to ask you guys, did you see Tekking's Admirals are the Chinese Zodiac vid? I did not.
No, I didn't.
Is it Tekken? What was it?
Tekking.
Tekken.
He's a content creator.
Moogie?
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see the video, Moogie?
He's awesome. No, I didn't see that specific video, but I've heard I think references on it somewhere, probably just on Twitter. I didn't know he made a video about that. I gotta check that out. Tekken's awesome.
Yeah, he drops a lot of content.
Well, they did it with the colors, and it's just by names, like the monkey,
Yeah.
the
There's
tiger.
always been that theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got another 5 from Chocolate Thunder. It says, imagine being such a Mihawk hater, you are willing to post spoilers in the Discord. I think that's a direct shot to someone to my right.
I got no shame in my game. It happened.
Absolutely.
It
terrible.
happened, bro.
Absolutely.
I got
You
timed
post the
out.
horse guy? You
I
post that
did.
horse guy?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
We did time Larry out. I don't think the punishment was enough. I'm trying to work with the rest of the mods to add an additional punishment, but we'll get back to y'all. We'll get back to y'all. We did get another $50 super chat from our guy, Mr. Music Major.
Preston, bro.
AKA West. Come on, West.
Yo, I can't wait until y'all go live so I can send it all back, bro.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Preston.
Thank you.
Yeah, Preston is from the
Life with
Anime podcast with him and Joe Jones.
Yes, the boys.
Our guys, gotta have them on again. Preston says, we talked about this last episode, but who's pulling up to Egghead? Somebody has to pull up.
It ain't Dragon.
And we know it's not Blackbeard now either.
Yeah.
Do you think somebody else is gonna pull?
I want to troll and say Smoker, but
I mean, the last time we heard about Smoker, it was supposed to be seeing Vegapunk, but that was a while back.
Yo, real talk, bro. He could just smoke, so they can't see anything, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
oh man,
Be a decoy.
Yeah, bro. Be a decoy.
But I guess it's reference to like who's gonna help support Luffy in this way. Like, who's pulling up to support
Why are
him,
you
bro?
supporting Luffy? Because we already have the Giants supporting Luffy coming.
Because the whole thing that the Giants ain't gonna match. The
Oh,
Gorosei.
okay.
All right, next one.
Either a smoker though, either, but yeah.
So it's not about strength all the time, y'all.
Guys, we're gonna do like 3 more super chats, and then we're gonna jump into the chapter. Okay? Believe me, I know what it's like to be on the other side of the screen and donate and super chat and all that stuff, right? And you want us to read it? I know. But I want to get to this chapter. I want to hear Mugi's thoughts. Lionel's here today. I want to hear him speak too. So this is a fun chapter. We have 3 hours. So believe me, we'll get to your super chats. But we'll do 3 more, okay?
Yeah, for sure. We got another 2 from Alex Vargas. It says, Larry took Seb's reins as the new spoiler king.
Oh my god. I did it one time. And it was literally 45 minutes before the chapter came out.
Hey, man.
All right?
You know the rules. They're your rules.
They are.
Anyway.
I took accountability. I got timed out for a day.
We gonna work on that additional punishment. We got another 6-month membership to
Sadistic.
Nakama status from Mahmoud Farhood. It says Mythical Zoans strike again. We'll get into it. We got another 2-month membership to Nakama status from Walfa. Enjoy the emojis that come being a Nakama. Another 5 from Scooter Looter. It says, is Sabo top 10 alive right now? Hashtag Mihawk is greater than Shanks.
Just take the $5 back. Everything you said is just wild.
No, Sabo's not top 10, and no, Mihawk is not greater than Shanks. Man.
Yeah, bro. You're straight wilding, bro. Yeah.
And another €2 from Sedgefield. It says, Dune Piece is real. Or is that Dune Piece?
It's Dune
It's
Piece.
Dune Piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of...
I haven't seen any Dune.
The first Dune is pretty cool.
From like the 90s?
No, the new one with old girl.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
But we can pause there.
Yeah. Let's pause. Again, guys, we're gonna get to super chats. Please do not worry. We read every super chat. We're gonna pay attention to them. I just want to get through the first couple of things. So, with that being said, let's get into the chapter. I'm very excited for this chapter, actually. We'll start with the cover story. All right. So, in the latest chapter of One Piece, chapter 1110, the title is Starfall. In the cover story, we see Yamato and Momonosuke spending time together on a balcony of a building located in the flower capital. The quote at the bottom reads, "I want to travel throughout Wano, like Odin did." What did you think about this, guys? And we'll start with Mugi.
I never know how to feel when I see Yamato. I'm just like, what do you want? What are you doing? What are you doing? I got so excited when the beginning of the covers page last time was like Onigashima, or not Onigashima. It was like the skull. It looked like it was underwater. I thought we were going to check on Big Mom and Kaido. That's what I thought we were doing, but
It can still happen.
no.
It could still happen, though.
I hope, man. I really do. I really hope. But I thought it was great. I mean, it's obviously going to be an awesome cover story. Wano's weird, dude. Wano exists in like this place. It's like right before the final saga. So it's like, and so many things were like built up in Wano that just didn't really go anywhere. So I feel like there's this expectation, like we got to go back because there's too many things that like we just like are left open. Like Zoro met the Grim Reaper. What is that? Why did that happen? Like so many things like that. So every time I see anything involving Wano, I'm just like, God, we need to go back. We need to go back.
That's a good question. Would you want to go back to Wano for sure?
Ooh, not right now.
I was gonna
He
say.
said, I'm good on that for now, but
Yeah.
it's cover story enough.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. But eventually, sure, absolutely.
All right. You finished there, Mugi?
Yeah.
Lionel, your turn.
I didn't really have much on this cover story. I mostly started off like her just comparing her with Odin, and the fact that she wants to travel around the pretty much the whole Wano like Odin did. And the difference is like people knew who Odin was, and they knew his reputation, how great he was. People don't know who Yamato at all, to my knowledge. I think she only resigned on Onigashima, so people don't know who Yamato is. So that'll be kind of interesting. Her building her reputation, pretty much her fame, I guess, to Wano. And I'm thinking, I don't think something similar is gonna happen. Like they're gonna recognize how great Yamato is, and she's gonna get like 9 scabbards. I don't think any of that's gonna happen. But I just think of like. The fact she's gonna do it, I don't know if she is gonna do it, but because your Momo was making a face like he's not really cool with it, like he's like forget that. But Yamato again, she's trying to do what she wants, imitate Odin. So I just thought like maybe something similar, or again the guardian deity might become a thing. That people realize how strong and great Yamato is, that they might push more towards her being more respected and accepted in Wano. Because going to knocking what Kaido said, that pretty much she's not going to be accepted. They're humans. You're a daughter of Oni. Pretty much, you're never going to have friends and all that stuff. Like, I think that's going to break down what Kaido said about Yamato. But that's really what I have. I don't have much.
All right. Seb?
All right. I don't have a lot. Similarly to Mugi and Lionel, it was a bit of a letdown for me. It's transitioning back to Momo and Yamato after all the hopes were up about seeing Kaido and Big Mom again, or just the resolution of what happened there. And still a possibility, like Lionel said. Still hoping for Blackbeard, but I am curious with Yamato trying to be like Odin. Is she gonna travel around Wano and smash hoes like Odin did? Because y'all can try to.
She gonna play Tupac. I get around too.
Listen, man. Yeah. Listen, bro. That's a part of Odin's story, and if she want to live that story, there's some things she got to do.
You made me think of something terrible.
She grown, man.
No,
she is grown.
I'm about to say that's a cover story I paid attention to.
You know what you made me think of? Yamato is the fusion of Big Mama and Kaido now.
Yeah, you just gotta grab her by the horns, bro.
Hey.
All right, I'm done.
I'm done. Did I? Yeah, I'm not seeing them either.
Guys,
no, it's the. I know which one. I got it.
Oh, say that then. Say that now.
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did miss this one, but I'm sorry, Bonesaw.
This is on Seb.
It's not. YouTube was acting up.
It's on Seb.
We got 50 gifted memberships from Bonesaw. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, bro.
Please, everybody who's getting these membership subscriptions, please throw the 𝗯𝗲𝗃 up for Bonesaw in the chat. I know there's some other super chats that were timed or they're just going out of order.
50 is a lot.
50 is a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bonesaw.
Enjoy all the emojis that come with being members of the gang, y'all.
Yes. For everybody that received one, please throw that 𝗯𝗲𝗃 in the air for Bonesaw. Thank you. Oh. All right. Lawrence?
Oh, yeah. Actually, a good take on Lionel for putting that together with the cover picture, because I hopefully this is the start of something like new information, because we saw Onigashima coming down and now it's under the sea with old Wano that. To me, I'm curious to how it got there, but ultimately when I saw this, I was like looking at Momo's face, because he's still young, so he's not expressing it well. But to me, like, he's just tired of Yamato. He's just like, oh, here she go again. Like,
you're not my dad.
And what bothers me about it most is because, like, I understand, because like most conquerors or all the ones that were influenced by somebody, right? But they're not living their entire life like, I'm gonna do this because this person did this for me. Like, tying to, like, Luffy's not around like, I'm become Pirate King because Gold Roger became Pirate King, and Shanks is trying to go that goal. That would be annoying if Luffy, every time he said I'm gonna be Pirate King, added Roger and Shanks to that. I'll get annoyed of it. So like for Yamato, she's like the only conqueror that's doing it. It's like, no, do this because you want to do it. Yes, they influenced you, they inspired you, cool. But do it because you want to do it, not tying it to them all the time. Like, be your own person. You're a conqueror. Follow your own ambition, your own dream, your own will. And this is bothers us every single time she adds the Odin to it. It's great to see it influenced you, but be your own person. Like, and I'm like, seeing Momo's face is like, I could get tired of it. It's just like, be your own conqueror, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Lawrence was spitting, bro.
Yeah, listen, man, I ain't complaining, bro. It's not nice to look at least. All right, so 2 weeks ago, in chapter 1109, it was revealed that Onigashima, the island where Kaido and the Beast Pirates resided, was moved from its original location outside the flower capital to the water outside Wano. The island then sunk to the bottom of the sea, where Old Wano, an ancient and abandoned part of New Wano, is located. We previously mentioned that there was a hole in Onigashima. Mugi actually brought it up. I have a theory that Caribou may have told Blackbeard about the ancient weapon Pluton residing within Old Wano. As a result, Blackbeard is currently looking for Pluton within Old Wano and created that hole in Onigashima, right? If this week's cover story continues from last week's cover story, then Yamato's pilgrimage eventually leads her to encounter the Blackbeard pirates. This encounter may force her to defend Wano once again. However, this time, I think Shiryu of the Rain will defeat her. This may be why Oda had to have her stay back and protect Wano instead of joining the Straw Hats. So the question for me is, do we believe Yamato's strong enough to defeat any Blackbeard pirate alone right now?
All the ones that aren't Aokiji and Blackbeard?
Yep.
Dolo? I don't think Shiryu's beating her. I don't think Lafitte or Avala, I don't think any of them would beat her 1v1, but Aokiji and Blackbeard? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm about to say the Blackbeard pirates can't fight, dude. They don't fight.
Wait, the way Augur out here in the anime. Anime Augur, I don't know, man. Anime Van Augur different.
That is funny.
That's crazy. Nah, honestly, I think you're right, but I also think ones that could, give Yamato a run for her money is Shiryu of the Rain, and if he has, depending on his hockey level, but with his ability now, Jesus Burgess. I think that strong fruit is to me is going to be stronger than we think, because it's almost like unlimited strength. It has to, especially if Yaga might be upset at this, but if he awakens it sometime soon, the awakening to that would be ridiculous. It's almost unlimited strength. You have the potential of being, not saying to this level, but All Might and One Punch Man technically. Depending on how the awakening goes. And then you attach hockey to that. So I think those two, for what we've seen, and maybe even I always forget her name. The one that's able to change her.
Katarina
Devon.
Maybe even her. But yeah.
I mean, ain't no ones typically with the Blackbeard pirates.
I thought the same thing.
But she not, unless she's really Dolo, like the Scabbards are there, they got to protect Wano too, right?
Yeah.
Well, she's on a pilgrimage. So that's the next question, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why I said Shiryu of the Rain is because he's kind of one of the two pirates that haven't really showed out. So it's been him and Lafitte. Like, yeah, he stabbed Garp, but that's Garp, right? Like, he didn't get his one shot. And plus, if he's to fight Zoro, that means he has to be on par with Zoro eventually. So if we're saying that he's not just yet, and they have to jump Yamato, then I think ultimately we're admitting that the Blackbeard pirates aren't where they need to be right now.
Yeah.
Which is what I've been saying for the longest time, right? But they will get there eventually. But if they're here right now, if she goes on this pilgrimage, is she taking the Akazaya 8 with her? Like, are they going on
what's
the...
her name?
Well, I mean...
Shinobu. We're not counting that.
She's not a part of the Akazaya 9.
No,
She's an affiliate.
They're going to be attending to Momo, so I don't think they follow her. She should be alone.
Exactly. So she'll probably be alone. So I think most likely they'll probably jump her. They would have to. And to be honest, too, I think even if she's alone and, like, he has, like, a couple of them, I think Blackbeard would also choose to just jump her anyway.
Oh, he jumping, period.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, like, he's not fighting her one-on-one.
Yeah.
Ain't no
So-
ones, bro.
That's...
No,
So-
not with them.
But I'm glad that you're able to have this take, Larry, about, like, Yamato was needed to hang back. Because I said this for how long?
Well,
that they needed somebody there to protect them from the outside world, bro. They needed that.
I mean, they don't know she exists. That's
Bro,
the thing. That's the point of why Kaido was never, like, they never intercepted Wano.
I feel you.
Besides their natural defenses.
But we know. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know.
What if she's not there? Take her away. She's on the Straw Hat. She's on Egghead right now.
Yeah.
Dealing with whatever they dealing with. What would be Blackbeard, like, what's stopping the Blackbeard pirates from running through Wano right now?
the natural defenses.
Come on, bro.
That's the reason why they couldn't go there in the first place. Nobody could go there in the
They
first
can
place.
still do that now, man.
Listen, bro.
Yeah,
While she's there.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
But
Don't you gotta like go up a waterfall to get in Wano?
yeah, and then you gotta go through the whirlpools, and you have to go through all
One
that
conversation with Apu and you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just
Oh, so Apu just out of nowhere. shows
Blackbeard
up.
get everything, right? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't think that Shiryu is able to fight Yamato on par right now. Hell no, she would body him.
If he
bro.
wants to be able to contend with Zoro, he kind of needs to be
Yeah,
at least
pretty
at
much.
that level.
Yeah.
In all
Yeah.
honesty.
Yeah, he ain't beating her, bro.
I got Yamato, bro. She a conqueror.
I still don't know who wins between Zoro and Yamato now. To be honest, I'm gonna keep it a buck. But that's
I
all.
was gonna make a comment. Never mind. I'll save it for later.
All right. Anyway, let's read 5 more super chats, and then we'll go back into the chapter. If you haven't liked the video just yet, guys, please do. If you haven't subscribed to Mugiwara no Goofy, please click the blue name in the video title and subscribe to him.
Yeah.
All right.
We got another $20 super chat from James Franklin. It says, "Hey, just found the channel and joined Discord. Pods really helped with the 11-hour work days." Jeez.
Jesus.
Hashtag Larry D Legend. Hashtag Larry D Leaker.
Yeah, I gotta stop. Yeah, I gotta stop, bro.
I like that one, bro.
Stop,
We got another 10 from
I'll
Connor.
start this, bro.
It says, "Sup guys, I usually make hashtag jokes or give a theory, but just wanted to say y'all are great and got me into the manga, not just the anime. Hashtag everyone has good takes. Hashtag Larry sus sometimes."
Yo, what did I do, bro?
We got another 14 from 𝗯𝗲𝗁𝗍𝗁𝗍𝗁𝗍. It says, "Sending y'all love from South Africa. For hashtag first live."
Wait, make me man. Make me water. Yo, is she from South Africa?
She is. Tyler Fire, bro.
Yo, shout out to Tyler, bro. And you.
We got another.
They eat fufu over there?
Yeah.
I gotta try it.
Another 20 from Joshua Faulkner. It says, "I know just like any other here, One Piece and TOPT fan, that dragon slander is valid. But
Oh my god.
in almost every anime, the strongest feats are always shown last. Also, do you think Zoro will fight the swordsman Gorosei?" I mean,
Hopefully.
hopefully.
Better.
He would have fought more people than Mihawk did.
I would assume that you could pencil that in, right? The Zoro versus Venus Juro, or whatever his name is.
Venus Australia.
Yeah.
To me, you're gonna say something, my bad.
No, I was gonna address the dragon point. Yeah, it's an anime trope that the dad of the main character is super strong. Like, I think most people believe, even us, believe Dragon will be strong. He just hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
And like when people be like, "Yo, Dragon top 1," you gotta have some sort of basis for that, other than he's
did.
Luffy's dad.
I just still can't believe he didn't crash out for Kuma, bro. For Kuma, bro? No, man.
Out of all of them, it should have been for Kuma, bro.
Out of anybody, it should have been Kuma.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know.
I just wanted to add real quick. Yeah, agree with you with the dragon thing. But for the Zoro and the Gorosei member, I believe unless they have to leave, like whatever for whatever reason, like right away, like all Straw Hats are retreating that way. But if they are still like scrapping, about to fight, to me, from what I've seen, there's no way Zoro sees this person and doesn't try to fight him. There's no way.
Yeah. All right. Let's do 2 more. Two
Yep.
more.
We got another 5 Canadian from Skylands. It says, "I see Seb with the goat shirt. Question for you, Seb. Which version of Toph surpassed Bumi? Pre-metal bending, post-metal bending, or when she got older?" Oh, man. All right, so I'm going to be super biased right now. Toph is my favorite character in Avatar: The Last Airbender. So I'm going to say post-metal bending. But like, it's probably older Toph, because Bumi was like that.
Yeah.
Bumi was like that.
Stand on it, Seb. I'm gonna say pre-metal bending.
Pre-metal?
That's crazy. That's a crazy take.
What was she like? What was she like? What 12?
She was young, man.
Yeah, that's not true. I know I'm that's cap, but that's what in my head.
All right, let's do 1 more.
Yep, we got another 10 from Monkey D Beast. It says, "Do you think the Blackbeard Pirates are at the Holy Land with the Gorosei on Egghead? If so, what do you think he is doing?" We we kind of got a mini update on the Blackbeard Pirates on Egghead already. They kind of did their thing and left.
Yeah.
Unless I read the question wrong.
No. Yeah, I think they're in Wano. In my opinion.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, all of them? Or just
No,
the two?
I mean, like, Van Auger and Katarina Devon is probably not with them because they left, right? So everybody else probably, you know, Aokiji probably knows the land or something like that. I don't know, bro. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Because that'd be too fast for them to go to Wano.
Kind of wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, like, if you're saying they're going to Wano regardless of Karibo's intel, or they're going to go to
Van
Wano?
Auger could teleport, bro.
That's true. I keep forgetting he has that ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me read this last super chat real quick.
All right.
5 from Alex Charlton. It says, Smoker is the only character that Dragon has ever stopped. Enough said. Jeez, man. But thank you, guys. We'll get back to super chats when we do a little section of the
It didn't
chapter.
take much, though.
Didn't take much. Dragon wasn't even holding the staff. The jutsu.
Like the stream, yo.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, again, like the stream if you haven't. If you haven't subscribed to Mugi just yet, please click his name in the video title. Subscribe. And also, we're going to get back to super chats. We're just going to go back into the chapter again. And you guys, I know, want to hear our thoughts on this part. So let's get to it. There's going to be a lot being said by me, especially. So a lot happened within this section of the chapter.
Yeah.
So please bear with me if I'm seeming to talk a little too much. I promise it'll be over in a few.
Stop yapping.
All right. At the start of the chapter, we see black lightning from the sky hitting the shores of Egghead. This leaves everyone on the island in shock. Vice Admiral Bluegrass takes notice, and the Marines mention that this happened when Saint Saturn appeared. Bonnie expresses her worry about everyone. A random giant warrior pirate shoots an arrow and takes down a Marine battleship. Meanwhile, Broggy and Dory, along with some of their crew, continue inward on Egghead. At Merijoa, we hear Vegapunk's recording playing, where he seems to be going back and forth about how the dream of humanity is his Vega coffee. Within the Gorosei casting couch room, we see a black circle with flames on the outside and black lightning on the inside. The Gorosei are gone. We then hear Vegapunk asking Shaka how much time they have left. Shaka replies with 7 minutes, to which Vegapunk says it's unlikely anyone will be close enough to stop them. Then we see the Gorosei popping out with their silhouettes formed from black circles. Luffy is completely shocked by what he's seeing. Sanji mentions he has to get in touch with Nami's group. We get the names of each Gorosei member and their form, starting with Saint J. Garcia Saturn, who's a Gyuki, followed by Saint Marcus Mars, who's an Itsumade, Saint Topman Warkari, who's a Fengshi, Saint Ethan Baron V. Nusjuro, who's a Bakotsu, and finally Saint Shepherd Jupiter, who's a Sandworm. All 5 Gorosei members in their awakened forms in full glory before Luffy. What did you guys think about the start of the chapter? And we'll start with Law.
What I wanted to say before, I'm gonna wait a little on. So
Make me wait for it, bro.
So for this one, is just, what I really want to add is just crazy. What's going on? I actually don't have much on this part. Most of what I gotta say is later on, in all honesty. But we finally see their full-fledged forms, and I was trying to match up the picture with how they looked previously, and they look crazy. In all honesty, they look they look like kind of like mythical creatures. And some of them we could relate to, but in all honesty, I'm gonna save what I want to say for later. So I'm gonna end my talk because it's
Okay. All right. Seb?
All right, so the Giants look pretty badass shooting that arrow through the
Yeah,
ship.
bro. That was crazy.
Yo, bro, I was like, yo,
That was low-key a good feat.
Yo, bro, I was like, yo, the Giants get crapped on a lot, but I was thinking about it, they probably have hockey training. The Kuja Pirates, and now you talking about giant, even if the fodder are just fodder, if they're giants with hockey imbued weapons and arrows, they can do some damage. I thought that was dope. That giant Dendemushi in the Gorosei room has definitely seen some wild stuff. Larry pointed out the Gorosei casting couch earlier. Listen, it's seen some things. That's all I'm saying.
How old are you?
Come on.
Gorosei casting couch is crazy. Crazy.
Oh man, but I'll get to the meat and potatoes, man. That double page spread of Luffy facing off against the five elders was fire.
Yeah.
It was absolutely fire. It had me wondering a few things. When Sabo saw them, did he actually see them in this form, but Oda didn't want to show it to us?
Nah.
Or is it actually those ink blot things?
So,
you know what I mean?
So I was gonna say it in my turn, but
Okay.
So for example, the sandworm, Jupiter, right? He's like no arms. He's just a worm. But in chapter 1085, when Sabo saw them and he was like, "Yo, this looks like hell," he was at the top with his hands.
Okay.
On the
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't have a chance to go back and read that chapter with Sabo, but I was like wondering, like, did Oda just want to save the real reveal for what it is to this?
He slightly did those same silhouettes.
Yeah.
Right before they were shown.
I thought that was an underrated piece too.
Yeah.
Like everybody's focusing on this one, and I think it looks amazing, and I know why. Like it's great.
Yeah.
That little where they're still silhouetted inks.
That was fire.
That was fire, bro.
Yeah, that was
absolutely fire.
Big worm.
But they all look like straight up demonic figures or like legendary mythical demons, as pointed out by TCB. Shout out to Fizo and the crew. You know, a lot of folks were comparing this to like Madara and the Tail Beast in Naruto when he was facing off with them. I personally got much more hype for this, just because of the build up that we got from the previous chapter with the reveal of them coming. Madara was dealing with a lot more though. Like, just, yeah.
He did it while blind.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And then he kicked them. And they all fell back.
Not
that was
trying
like
to,
one of the most gangster feats ever.
That's a dog. That is a dog.
I'm not
you're
trying
a
to.
dog,
I'm
bro.
not trying to knock nobody. I
Yeah.
thought they both have great. It's a great moment in their own right. I just personally like the Luffy one a little bit more. And I don't know if y'all seen the color version of this.
Yeah.
I sent it to Charles. He was like, "Yo, it's super dope. Like it was amazing." I don't know if the color scheme will be the same when we actually
Probably
get it.
not.
Probably not.
No.
But it just looks so dope. And like just small things about it that I thought were really cool. The fact that they're in a science like laboratory, like that's the backdrop. It's like they're on Egghead, right? And it has this like science experiment gone wrong kind of thing going on, where you hear like, you know, you play video games and like they have the message playing in the background or whatever while you're fighting the boss. Like I got that vibe.
Yeah.
With this double page spread with all these giant animals.
It's
Luffy
like
there.
that Spider-Man game where Doc Ock fused with Carnage.
Yeah,
and he's just chasing
bro.
you.
It's just so. I got a real big like final villain, final boss like vibe here.
Yeah.
And Luffy just like the small like protagonist that has to deal with it. And it's funny because Luffy doesn't actually like fight any of them in the chapter, but it just looks crazy. I'll get into some more of my thoughts later, but absolutely stunning. I loved it.
All right. Lionel?
I said, some of the things that Sebastian said, I kind of agree with. It looks so crazy. Honestly, just seeing this. But one thing I always question: why is Saturn's face the only one shown, while everybody else looks like monsters? Like that. Honestly, didn't bother me. I'm just like, I find that interesting. Like he's actually, you see Saturn's face. You know how crazy it looks. He still looks like Saturn. Where every person looks like their full beast form.
Yeah.
Well, Saturn's the only one that doesn't look like that. And it's like, and that's, we never seen that before. Like, I don't, like, and maybe, and even seeing later on what's going to happen, because, like, this is their full awakened form. And that goes into the question, like, with Luffy. Luffy's in his full awakened form, to our knowledge. Yeah, again, it's different because he's, like, you know, a god type of form, but, like, Luffy looks exactly the same, but everybody else looks different. Like, the only thing that changed about Luffy is a little bit his eyebrows, but it's also just his color. It's just white. Or everybody else looks completely different. So I want to think of, I don't know, but I find that interesting, especially what we see later on. So, but I don't really have that much into it. I didn't really look into these things. I view them as monsters. I don't know if more into it, but I'm like, since you have a lot, I'll let you go.
Why are you looking at my notes, bro?
You said you had a lot.
Anyway, you sure you don't want to talk more?
Nah, I'll save my other stuff for later.
You guys are such twins, bro. It's so sad.
I did that too, technically.
Nah, bro. All right, Mugi, what are your thoughts, bro?
I think they look insane. I think it's crazy. Like, I thought that were all like really cool designs. I just think it's so funny. It's so funny that we spent like a full like 4 years in Wano fighting those animals, and like Zoro's reaction to seeing Kako on Egghead. I bet that like that's gonna be me whenever we're fighting the Gorosei. Like more zones, more zones. And like, I mean, but they look awesome. They look really cool, and like, it looks kind of spooky. But at the same time, I don't know. I still think they're gonna be sorry. I don't know why. So I don't really care. I don't know if it's because they're old men, and I don't really think they look that scary. I really don't know what it is, but I'm not really that intimidated. I think that, honestly, I don't know. I think we got them.
Yeah. No, I've been on that train for a while, to be honest. I've been said that. Like, I was like, yo, they at the top, but, like, that don't mean, like, they at the top, so.
This is, like, to me, the dopest version of, like, getting all the, like, underlings of the big bad in one sitting. Like, we got it with the Tobirama. We got it with basically every organization that we fought to this point. This was, like, the magnum opus of that, I feel like.
Yeah.
But they're still the underlings of the big boss. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right. Mugi, anything else?
I just feel like, you know, they had Sabo cornered and they didn't kill it. They're sorry. They're sorry. 5 of them. It was 5 of them. They couldn't do nothing with Sabo. Sorry. That is so sorry.
Listen, I love to hear it. I'm gonna tell you that. But yeah. So for me, apologies. I had so many thoughts on this. I really did, and I also think I have some explanations for you guys. So first off, I just want to point out that this chapter would be absolutely insane in the anime if they do it right. It would be very like white knuckle and at the edge of your seat. It just gives that type of vibes for me. I wonder if any of the vice admirals in history have ever seen what Vice Admiral Bluegrass is seeing, and if so, does that mean Garp has always known the truth about the Gorosei? That's why he didn't want to be under them. That was an interesting thought that I had. I don't know if that random giant warrior pirate really demolished the marine battleship like that, or it was the help of the pacifista. But if he did do something like that, I think it would be very similar to what the Kuja pirates on Amazon Lily are capable of.
Right.
So I think maybe the giant warrior pirates have a special kind of haki, right? The same way the Kuja pirates do, or they have a similar thing like Fishman Island has with Fishman Karate, right? Or the Cypher Pole or the Marines have with the Rokushiki techniques, which I think they're all hockey related anyway. I know me and Lawrence don't agree on that. So I think if that's something like that, then we might hear of a different type of form of hockey. It would still fall under armament, but it would probably be called something else, right? The same way like in Skypiea, they have Mantra, and Wano, they have Rio. Maybe it's related to something regarding like the sun for the giant warrior pirates. Dory and Bragi definitely have black Air Forces on. I'm sorry, bro. The way they were just walking, like the sword, the axe on their back, they were like, yo, we here, bro. Like, nobody messing with us. I love that panel, even though it's so small. In chapter 1085, like, you know, Sebastian mentioned, Sabo is standing in front of these guys. He's seen them in their silhouettes. I know everybody's like going into the fact that they're like Oda's bringing in some type of devil aspects or some type of power that's not existing currently in the verse. I don't believe in that idea. I think, like we've said before, Oda has never done that before. This is showing ancient or like mythical Zoans or like the Hito Zoans. I think this is just Zoans being Zoans. The reason I say that is because in chapter 1085, the sandworm Saint Jupiter, he's in his hybrid form. He has hands. In this chapter, he has no hands. He's just a straight worm. That's it, right?
Big worm.
And then also Ethan Baron Venus Nujuro.
Yeah, these names
names are crazy. I'm gonna just call him Venus Nujuro. All right, he was also in his hybrid form when Sabo saw him. So this leads me to saying, yes, this is just Zoans, guys. I think that if we think anything else, I think it's far-reaching. What else? First off, I do want to explain what the animals are and what their powers possibly could be. So first off, Saint Saturn is a Gyuki, or otherwise known as the Ishioni. Through all prefectures, or, you know, tales of what this, you know, yokai may be, it is known that the Gyukis use pools for travel and they can shapeshift. So I think because Saturn was axed by the previous Gorosei to summon them to Egghead is in fact his special ability, and the circles are less transmutation, but more under the pool category. This is a pirate show, and a lot of it is in reference to water. I think these circles are more pools than magic circles. He will be like an upgraded version of Kuma. Back up, Lionel, from the mic.
Yeah, that was. I was trying to figure out who that
He's
was.
breathing mad hard, bro.
I'm just trying to figure.
I'm like, yo, who breathing like that?
I thought it was Mugi, and I was like, there's no way.
No. All right. Secondly, Saint Mars's 𝗧𝗎𝗄𝗎. The yokai tales of this bird is said that when an epidemic of illness causes many deaths, then this bird will arrive and yell out, "Until when? Until when?" So I think Saint Mars's power will reflect a kind of sickness given by voice of mouth to others or to anything he pleases. So they may have to keep him from talking or screaming out loud. If so, something will decay in front of it. So he's like an upgraded version of like Doc Q. That's kind of scary. Thirdly, Saint Warkari's 𝗵𝗁𝗁𝗃. The yokai tales of this boar is that it's a symbol of violence and greed. Considering he's a boar and pigs will eat about anything, I think his ability would be the upgraded version of Wapples. So he'll have a never-ending type of appetite. The same way like Kirby. Yeah. Fourthly, Saint Nusjuro's 𝗵𝗁𝗃𝗁𝗃. The yokai tales of this horse is that it is created from the bones of a horse that was burned alive in a fire. I think he'll have the ability to take souls away. Considering this is an undead-like power, I expect it to be the upgraded version of Brook's ability, similar to Big Mom's ability, or he'll be a better version of Perona. Or it can resemble like Ghost Rider-like powers in Marvel, right? And then lastly, and this is where I'm finished, Saint Jupiter's sandworm. This is the tricky one out of all the Gorosei because it's not a yokai. I was not able to find any research on it. So considering he's also the youngest looking one, he might not actually have a yokai devil fruit. He's just a sandworm, or in other terms, like a legless dragon or a serpent.
It's funny because it just says sandworm. Like all the other ones have like these names.
No, dude, Oda just saw Dune, dude.
Yo,
that's
that's
literally
what
all.
I kept hearing, bro.
That's it.
It reminded me of the giant worm from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Alaskan bookworm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that it's very interesting what we're getting, but I think some of the details that I pointed out with like the possible powers that they're going to have is going to be in the next section of this chapter, and I'll show you examples of what happened during each Gorosei member that's like moving now. So I don't know, man. I really enjoyed it though. So yeah, just a little info for people that didn't know. I literally did the research and found it pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But other than that, should we do super chats?
Yeah, we got a bunch sitting, so let's get to it. We got 20 from 𝗵𝗁𝗁𝗃𝗁𝗃. It says, do y'all subscribe to the idea of Nika's fruit possessing Luffy? In my opinion, it contradicts Nika being a warrior of liberation, and freedom to take that away from anyone would make Nika like Emu. I wholeheartly agree with that.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I don't think it would do that.
Mugi?
The Nika is possessing Luffy, so he's basically like a different person. Is that what he means?
I don't know if he's saying different person per se, just that he's possessing Luffy in the sense that it's not purely Luffy that's acting or thinking or like being a like what we're seeing isn't just Luffy. Like it's not actually Luffy, you know?
Yeah, I don't know how much I like that, just because like I'm sure like there'd be a way around it, and you know, One Piece is different, but Naruto did a similar thing, and they basically made Naruto Ninja Jesus, and then that just sapped literally all of the tension out of like every fight that happens after that. So I hope it's nothing like, you know, a different spirit or reincarnation or any. I hope it's just Luffy in there. That's what I'm gonna hope until it's all over.
Right.
I think it is Luffy. It's still true to his character, so you know.
I mean, they showed us some things that's like not out of Luffy. Sorry, they showed us some things that's not out of Luffy's control. That it may be the ability itself or whatever. But I might think mostly. I don't think Nika's gonna take over, but I think it's more of a defect mechanism. Like it's a protection for Luffy. Like for just how we all saw how Luffy got awakened in the first place. It wasn't normal. He pretty much passed, then awakened out of nowhere. Like it's like the fruit silver is protecting himself and Luffy. So Luffy's sometimes out of control because Luffy's not strong enough yet. Until Luffy reaches that point, maybe. But it's just protecting the host and himself from doing his purpose.
Like allowing Luffy to be the best version of himself, but not taking over and influencing his ability to do things. I like that.
Yeah.
He's still Pirate Jesus.
I was saying, he is still,
Yeah.
We got another 5 from Muhammad Lear. It says, yo guys, if Luffy never ate the Nika fruit, he wouldn't be Joy Boy. He'd be a broke boy like his dad. He would be looking north. Luffy, mom, south, Sabo's west. Jesus, Lear. Smoke, bro.
Why though?
I don't know, but I loved it. We got a bunch of super chats from Michael G for $8, and $15, but no super chat attached. So Michael, appreciate the support and the love, man. Let's hear your thoughts next time.
You can't super chat without saying something,
yeah, bro. Hit us. We got another 5 from Mama Kid. It says, yo, what's good, y'all? Chapter this week was fire. Was wondering, though, which Gorosei Devil Fruit form did you guys like the most? They were all pretty dope, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Venus Juros. I like Venus Juros. Mugi?
Yeah, so it's horse guy.
Horse guy.
Only because he did that cool thing. Honestly.
Nah, he just doesn't look like a worm. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have one yet. I think it's too early for me.
All right, Law.
That and the I don't want to say Phoenix, but bird looking one looked pretty dope too. But yeah, Phoenix Journal or the
𝗬𝗎𝗄𝗏.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't get this poll out in time. Pause. Super pause.
Yeah, that was crazy. this poll out in enough time.
I was trying to do a poll to ask the community
What is
what they
wrong
thought.
with you guys?
Whatever, bro. Whatever. I'm gonna go 𝗬𝗎𝗏. I like the bird. We got another 2 from Bonesaw. It says, full bring was horrendous, Larry. How could you? Another 5 from Red Gamer 7. Do you guys think when Luffy hears about what happened to Garp, he'll want to go to Hachinosu to save him? Hachinosu.
I've always thought about that, and I actually don't know.
He'll be gone from there.
Part of me thinks no, because he knows how strong Garp is. He's like, and also like, pretty much how Luffy views his grandpa. Like he know most of his life he just beat him to half to death. So just like, and he barely sees him. So like, and he knows how strong Garp is. So I'm like no, and also like maybe, but like,
I think maybe because he's family, but also he's also Marine, and because I think vice versa. If Luffy was like about to pass, is Garp coming through for Luffy? I don't know.
I think he is now. After the Ace thing,
he ain't coming after him for no. He ain't coming after nobody, bro.
People can learn and have regrets, bro.
He ain't got no regrets.
okay.
I'll tell you, Luffy didn't go crash out for Vivi. He's not crashing out for Garp. Okay, that's not
going to.
Yo, hold on. Saying Luffy not a block spinner is crazy.
That's what Zoro had to stop him. Zoro was like, listen, Luffy, calm down. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't go, Vivi might be in trouble, but let's just think things through. Yeah, I swear, if Luffy finds out what happens to Garp, he'll be like, well, I mean, you didn't save Ace, so good luck.
That's wild. That's wild.
Luffy ain't petty like that.
Luffy holds grudges though. Luffy does hold grudges. So.
Oh man,
dude, he's not gonna say that because he's not a vain person. He's not like that type of character. But that's what I'd say. I'd be like, oh, yeah, save Ace. Good luck.
Well, you didn't save Ace as wild. We got another 5 from MHB. It says, which One Piece characters that aren't Straw Hats do you guys think would be the best stand-up comedians? Oh man.
Go Sokka.
He was
first.
already doing it.
Who?
Sokka. Because I've been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender a lot. I would say Sokka would be I'd go see him do stand up.
It was One Piece characters that aren't Straw Hats movie, but like that's cool.
Oh, my bad. I heard something else. I thought you said like other like not One Piece characters would be good. I don't know what I thought you said. My bad.
I can't think of one, bro. I'm top of my head.
Queen was kind of already doing it with music, too. He would have
Buggy would be tight. I think Buggy would be
Yeah, I was
cool.
gonna say
I thought
Buggy.
of Buggy too.
Is Buggy funny, though?
Well, the stuff
Yes.
happens to him that's
It's
funny. I don't know
but
if
he's not funny.
Yo, real talk, Crocus.
Oh,
yo, I thought about Crocus.
He might-
Crocus would be a good
Crocus.
one.
I don't know that translates to stand up. That's my only thing.
Hey,
That's like sketch comedy.
Who I thought of too, maybe
don't know.
Hannibal.
Hannibal?
Hannibal?
Yeah.
Mm,
He's a good one. That's not bad.
I'm struggling, bro. I want to say the guy with the, what was his name? The purple guy from Skypiea that was doing this stupid
Is
thing.
it? No, it's not Godetsu or something like that. It's some. I forgot his name.
I don't know his name.
It's Gadatsu.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought of somebody too. Maybe the guy from CP9. Yo yo.
Oh yeah!
Oh, what's his name?
Yo, chop up on. I would go. I would
Nah,
go see
zipper
Chop.
mouth. Nah,
Zip-
nah, bro.
That could be funny. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's his name though?
Low key, Kokoru, the
The
fish chick that rolled the sea train.
Oh yeah.
I feel like she'd be pretty good. She has like the voice for stand up. She's ugly. Like she could be really funny, bro. She could have like fish jokes. Nobody would know. She could just throw her flipper out like anytime.
her flipper.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want to see a Horty Jones stand up now. I want to see him like.
What, that? Oh
He's just
my
racist the
god.
whole time.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna get out there and then say the wrong thing, but he's gonna keep going.
Oh
Like, yeah.
my
That
gosh.
is crazy.
Roger probably be a good stand-up.
So there was this fishman that thought they could just be a transhuman,
Oh my
right?
god.
He'd
Terrible.
literally be like Dr. Umar, but like, brother, you're getting with a human? That ain't right. That ain't right.
You bringing the
Anyway,
fishman community down.
we got
Yeah,
another
come on. You got all these beautiful these fish out here. Go marry a human?
terrible. We got another 5 from Carson
She don't
Sundberg.
look very human. I can't.
It says, first time catching a live. YouTube watcher for more than a year. Y'all are the goats. Lionel CGI looking fire. Hashtag Hito Hito no me model Larry.
Thank you.
Cool. You gonna be bald. We got another 2 from Michael Franco. It says Larry's punishment should be a dragon cosplay.
Stop.
Yeah,
Don't start this, bro.
You think you're gonna tattoo on your face?
And a big old green hoodie.
Yo, you don't even gotta do nothing.
That's so boring.
You were gonna do that.
I'd be bored as hell.
You just gotta look this way.
Yeah, my neck gonna hurt.
You would have a deeper will speak than Vegeta.
Do you think we have to get a fan just blowing for no reason?
What did you do?
We got another 5 from Sir Exer That Guy. It says, y'all guys are great, and Mugiwaranogoofy as well. Do you think Roger can swap with Naruto in the war arc? First time commenting, long time watcher. Well, thank you.
Roger
Yeah.
can swap with Naruto?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Naruto was healing people, bro. Roger can't heal people.
Hey, man, you can knock people out. You don't gotta heal nobody. You feel me?
They would have just died. You gotta understand, like, the Jubi was destroying the land, bro.
I gotta finish
They were
Naruto,
falling in
bro.
between, like, cracks within the earth, and it was impossible for people to survive.
I be referencing it so
There
much.
was like, how many people were there? There was like 1 million ninjas. At the end of it, there was like 50.
Yeah.
Like it really
Impact
was,
all.
bro. And then like 20 undead.
Sounds pretty wild.
Sounds like he was doing a lot. Sounds like a lot was going on.
There was, yo.
All right. We got another 5 from Jesus Reigns. Jalen, friendship-wise, who is the closest to Luffy, and why do you think that? And is there any Straw Hat you think will be hurt the least by Luffy's passing?
It's Zoro.
It's
closest to
Zoro.
Luffy.
Is
I know he's
Usopp?
gonna say it. It's Zoro.
Usopp. Friendship-wise?
It's
Friendship-wise?
It's Zoro.
Let me ask you a question, Sebastian. We see how when Zoro and Luffy, when they haven't seen each other in a long time, how excited they get. Has Luffy done that to Usopp?
Listen, man.
Not one.
But not
Has
once.
Zoro ever made Luffy cry?
That's different. They're
That sounds like
brothers.
Has he made him
they're
cry?
brothers.
That sounds like a bad friend.
Listen.
What?
Listen.
Not tears of joy.
Listen,
Yeah,
man.
what the
It's Usopp, bro.
Dude,
Moogie, what
no,
you think, bro?
I think. Well, I definitely think Usopp and Luffy are best friends.
Thank you.
And then Zoro is, and Otis said as much too. So I'm kind of like that's
Zoro
just
never
kind of.
said
But then, and then like every time that they hang out and stuff like that, like Zoro is asleep and Usopp and like Usopp, like Zoro doesn't participate in enough shenanigans for Luffy. Like I really think if it was just Luffy and Zoro, they'd have fun, they'd have laughs and stuff like that. But Luffy's gonna want to like climb a building or something, and Zoro will be like, "That's stupid. I'm not doing that." Usopp would do it with him.
I guess.
You know,
But Luffy actually listens to Zoro. Name one time that Usopp told Luffy to do something and Luffy did it.
Listen, Larry don't be listening to me.
No, the dynamic is.
I'm about to say that's a sign that you are close friends.
What it is, Luffy and Usopp are like brothers. They're the same age.
Yeah.
They're like brothers. Where Zoro and Luffy are best friends. They're first mate. They're partners. They're best friends. That's the dynamic.
Luffy trusts Zoro.
Yeah.
No, Zoro is Luffy's older brother. Usopp is Luffy's best friend. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I'm pretty sure when Zoro says best friend, I'm pretty sure when Zoro says best friend,
He's talking about Kuina.
No,
she dead. She gone.
They weren't even best friends then.
Yeah, you serious?
Like, you crazy, bro.
I'm kidding.
And he made a promise to Luffy at the end. So what are you talking about?
Listen, bro.
I think Luffy is Zoro's best friend, but Usopp is Luffy's best friend. That's what I think.
Facts.
They're best friends in arms too. Usopp not even with Luffy.
Zoro legit was like, "Yo, embrace your menstrual," and she was like, "I'm not trying to."
This is what case in point.
I don't understand.
I'm trying to. Case in point. If it came to it, Usopp is running out on Luffy. And
No, he's not.
Luffy knows that.
No, he's not.
Luffy knows that.
Oh my god.
He would. Luffy knows that. Yeah.
All right, let's just move on, bro. 2 more super chats, and then we'll go back into the chapter.
Tripping.
And then we'll finish up the super chats. Guys, if you haven't liked the video yet, there's like double of you. Like the video. If you haven't gone to Spotify or Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, leave a nice comment. Also, click Mugiwaranogoofy's name in the video type and subscribe, please, right now.
You didn't also answer the second question.
Oh, hurt the least?
I think Frankie. I'm not gonna lie.
Frankie, no, Frankie's one of the most. He cries for everything. He's gonna be crying.
I don't have an answer to that one. I don't have an answer to that one.
They hurt the least.
They all need Luffy, bro. They might be on. I can't even say the word.
Honestly,
I can't even say the word.
they'll hurt the least because their connection. I think Jinbei.
Chill.
Out of all of them,
Jinbei would
just comparing.
Jinbei would be able to process it and deal with it better than the others because he grown, but he been through a lot of BS. But
no, but I'm talking about in comparison of the others. I'm down Jinbei's feelings towards Luffy. It's more like compared to the other ones, that closeness. Jinbei has less time, and he's the most mature out of all of them. Battle hardened warrior.
Yeah. We got another 20 from Alexander P. It says, Seb, say the last name. I believe in you. Ah, man. It's cut off. I can't even. It's like, it's P.I. It cuts off, bro. My fault. Pazinski? I'm guessing on what the last couple letters there are. Do y'all think the broadcast is coming from Ohara? Mugi, your video is absolutely peak. Keep up the amazing work. And y'all are the TOPT y'all at TOPT are amazing. Buggy Gang and Wapple Gang with the money song.
Y'all need help, bro.
Wapple Gang is new.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Why?
Thank you for the love.
Yeah.
I've never heard that, but thank you. Never heard that.
As far as where the broadcast is coming from, I just assume it was just Egghead. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
I'm just
or
thinking it's
underthinking it.
They making coffee.
Yeah, bro.
It has to be on Egghead.
Okay. We have another 5 from Goatman It says, y'all think Emu uses the Black Awakening cloaks to ride the Gorosei? Whoa. Also, spoiling, Larry, when I catch you, Larry. Hashtag Fishman Seb Gang. Hashtag twins can't say Katakuri.
Katakuri. Shut up.
I don't know what Lionel had trouble saying before, but...
Katakuri.
Yeah, it is. That's not
Nah, what was the other thing that
saying
Lionel had a hard time saying?
There's a couple. I'm not.
Nah.
I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember the word.
Elbath.
It's still
No, that's not it.
Elbath.
Elbath.
What did he say? Oh, he said Outback.
They said elf back.
He said he went to the Outback Steakhouse.
That was terrible, man.
All right, one more and then we're good.
Answer the question. No, I don't think he uses.
No, I don't think so.
Right.
I don't even.
Another two from
If he
Muhammad
does,
Lear.
though, it's backwards cowboy for sure.
Come on, bro.
Oh wow. Okay.
Come on, bro. We got another two from Muhammad Lear. It says, hey, Seb, Sukuna and Bumbeard stand proud, pig. Oh, man. But that's all for now, I guess.
All right, let's get back into the chapter.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we see the Gorosei make their move. Nusjuro gallops right past everyone. He spots a pacifista, goes into his hybrid form, and slices right through it. Not to mention, his sword is blackened. Marines noticed the pacifista is down. Nusjuro continues on slicing every pacifista he can find. Marines start to notice every pacifista on the shore is shutting down by something that resembles a horse. Sanji calls for Robin and Nami. He can't explain what he's seeing, but the giant bird that flew up is giving him bad vibes. Nami tells Sanji back, "What do you mean, Sanji?" Marine doctors check on pacifistas that have fallen and say their circuitry have been frozen to their brains. I need you to breathe with your mouth, bro. Marines are happy. Vice Admiral Doberman yells for everyone to find Bonnie. Marines know that the Straw Hats are northeast of the shore, and the pacifistas' numbers have been halved already. Sanji sees St. Mars's Itsumade and tells Nami to just run away. There's a monster coming for them. Then St. Mars crashes into the barrier. St. Venus Juro is slicing up more pacifistas. Saturn starts to attack Luffy again. St. Jupiter makes his move and burrows underground. Luffy takes notice. Usopp tells Sanji they can't leave without Zoro and Jinbei. Brook and Lith are good to go, though. Jinbei says he understands the urgency, so whether Zoro is done or not, he's leaving with him. So, what did you guys think about this part of the chapter? And we'll start with Seb.
All right. In regards to Nusjuro, the speed was crazy to me.
Yes.
I did think I was actually legitimately impressed by the speed, not just from him cutting the pacifistas, but closing the gap, right? Like he went from wherever Luffy is in the middle of the island to like all the way over there in an instant and just started hacking at these pacifistas. And like he's like freezing them while cutting them. I don't know if he's actually like straight up cutting them in half. I don't think they're like, are they splitting? I don't remember if I saw them splitting, but it seems like he's freezing them. So like there's some additional power there, and like maybe they can be like still be used later. Like they're not just completely destroyed, they're just like frozen, you know? That's why I thought it would be kind of smart to do that. In regards to the other piece here, it's like that giant bird. So like I don't know if you guys got this vibe. I got the vibe that these are the two that like went out and did something immediately. And like we already know that like this guy is gonna be like Zoro's opponent most likely. Like you can probably pencil that in. But with the other ones, like we kind of have to guess, right? I think this might be Sanji's opponent, because when he's scoping them out, they're both acting immediately together, and then like he flies. Who on the Straw Hats can really deal with like a flight type person? I know for the most part I always thought Sanji would fight that younger looking one, just because he kind of looks like Sanji if he was older or whatever, but. I don't know. I'm getting the vibe that it's going to be this guy because they just acted immediately. And I love that about them, right? They went right into action to handle business, and I love that. I like the tides turning in the bad guy's favor. Like, Lawrence used to say this all the time. Like, his favorite thing about One Piece is that, like, things always go from bad to worse, right? And, like, it's doing that. Again, like, the tides are turning in favor of the bad guys. Like, all the Gorosei came. Like, all the negative stuff is happening now. After it seemed like, oh, we were gonna have this Otama like, oh, I can get the Kibi Dongo to the thing and to all these Zoans and it's gonna help us. Like, nah, like, F that. We don't need that. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to fight it and deal with it. I did like that the bird like kamikazed into. It was funny to me. At first I was like, oh snap, but then I realized like. He's probably fine. Like, if Saturn can regenerate, they can probably all regenerate. And then the other one just started digging the hole. I have more on the Venus-Juro thing a little later, but a lot of people, I'll just put it now. A lot of people, Larry included, nodded to Mihawk in regards to like what this guy is doing. I think it's funny to troll Mihawk, but I don't think anything that he did here is like top tier stuff. But I think a lot of people were confusing with some of the trolling with like, oh, this isn't a feat that Mihawk couldn't do or anything like that. It's more like this is another swordsman at the top of the world that Mihawk probably has never fought. And I'm not trying to knock him, but it's just like, what are the odds Mihawk has fought this guy? But his title still exists, right? So it's like, you're the world's strongest swordsman. It's like, oh, there's this guy standing here at the top of the world who has these crazy powers, crazy speed or whatever, and it's like, you probably even know this guy exists. For real. Or that he's strong, for real.
Greatest swordsman.
Yeah, and then like, and I'm pretty sure that blade is black. Mm-hmm. Am I tripping?
No, it's black.
It looks black to me.
No, it's black, but he turned it black.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
We don't think he forged it. Yeah.
He did not forge it because I thought so too. But there is a old manga panel where he's doing the.
He's cleaning it.
Yeah,
it's not black.
And it's not black.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not cleaning it.
Hey,
We see Zoro do it
they do
too.
the little tap thing.
Yeah.
All right, but I like the ice powers. I don't know. Zoro gonna have to deal with it, but I like it. That's all I got.
Yeah. All right, Mugi, what's your thoughts, bro?
I'll just go ahead and comment, I guess, on the Mihawk stuff first, because I wasn't really like mean toward him before, but then it's like when this guy came out of nowhere and turned into a horse and then used a sword and did all that, I was just, what have we really seen him do is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but to talk about all of the Gorosei, I just think that, again, I'm not really intimidated by them. I think it's super sorry that their main plan of attack is to basically kill themselves and just regenerate. I just think that's sorry. They don't really have any attacks except for the dude with the sword. Everybody else was just kind of throwing themselves and just like, oh, we'll regenerate. It'll be fine. I don't know. But I mean, it looks cool. They look cool.
All right. Lionel?
I did like I forgot his name already. The guy with the sword.
Venus-Juro?
Venus-Juro. I'm saying Juro for short. I like Juro. I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't honestly in the beginning didn't realize how fast he was moving. I thought he was doing some Mihawk stuff. Like he was just seeing that far. Then I realized, oh, he's actually moving that fast. I was like, oh wow. And I know I thought this was like, because I read something similar about him having pretty much that he was a horse that burned alive. And I thought it was interesting that they made him like have something similar to Brook, And I thought it made me thought of Ryuma when Zoro fought Ryuma in Thriller Bark and having Brook's style but different at the same time. And I wonder if like it made me start thinking like what else do the Gorosei have that's common with the Straw Hats? Because I thought of when I saw the sandworm digging, I thought of Chopper. And I thought of like I wonder if any other the Gorosei is going to have something similar to each of the Straw Hats' like abilities, what they're doing. Because now we see one flying. I know two people can fly in a way. It's Robin, which she can do with her wings, but also Sanji, he can do Geppo. But I was thinking, again, that's just stretching it. But I just thought it was interesting that that's two people possibly from Wano, like, because we don't know if he's in Wano. We know Ryuma is. That having Zoro and Blank, you're going to fight at the end, that's relating it to Brook. And for some reason, I forgot when somebody brought the Reaper, I literally thought of, do you think this might lead it to explain the Reaper later on with this Gorosei? With his ability himself, with the horse, anyway, pretty much dying in fire. But we don't know if it's fully on that, but we know it's making a reference to it, and that might be reference to the Reaper or something. That's what I got. But
I always thought it was like a 𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗧 type thing,
okay.
Like the way ships have souls.
Yeah,
souls have swords have souls too, in a way.
Oh, you thought it was 𝗵𝗁? Okay.
Yeah, like with Emma, like that was. I think we mentioned it. I think we talked about it. I mentioned that it was like a 𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗧 type thing, maybe.
Okay. Good. How fast he was moving. I also started thinking of I think you mentioned it kind of before that. I wonder if do you think the other Gorosei have this type of speed, or this speed is focused mostly on him and his ability? Because it made me thinking of. I started thinking of Saturn is regenerating. I'm starting thinking, is that all of them could do it? Or that's him specifically, or that's more of Saturn with the poison. Like Saturn has poison, he may have speed and the other Gorosei may have something specific that makes them like, you know.
I personally think they all have that regeneration ability.
Same.
They might all have that other specific, like his speed. I assume he's a horse, right? Like
Yeah.
he can move faster than the others. The other dude is flying, right? The other dude's gonna bury in tunnels or whatever. Like they're gonna have their shtick, like every One Piece villain. But I do think that regeneration is key to all of them.
Yeah.
But that's
Because in Naruto, when the tail beasts were there themselves, the Five Tails was the horse tail beast, and he was known for like speed.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
The main thing I wanted to focus on was the Juro thing, as in pretty much two things. And Lawrence already knows I talked about it a couple of times, and Sebastian probably knows where I bring this up again. Pretty much is looking at his sword. More and more I'm looking at it, I'm pretty sure this is, in a way, might give confirmation. I'm still waiting on it. I think that's the 12th cursed sword. The one that we've been waiting to see. Because you know Zoro has the lowest one. He met the second one, 21, in Wano. And he was interested in that. He wanted to see it. And Luffy was like, pretty much, nah, like, this is my sword. And he kept on saying, no, Luffy, let me see that sword. Luffy never let him see it. But now, like, I think, because if you look at the sword, how it looks, and the style, even the hilt, it looks exactly like the other ones. And all of them are made really similar.
The Kotetsus?
Yeah, Koketsus. And I think this is the 12th cursed one. And pretty much, I think, I always wonder who had it. Somebody mentioned that him having it. And I'm like, it does look like it. And I'm looking, I didn't know, because I want Zoro to have that period. I want Zoro to get that sword. And now, May looking like he might be Zoro's opponent. I think Zoro might, you know, if they fight and beat him. And especially, I think also we might get implication if Zoro sees him now. Zoro might have a reaction towards, because he had a reaction towards the 21 curse one. Zoro's going to have a reaction probably to that sword as well, because it's being the highest grade of it. And also, people also think that how old he is, he might have a reaction to Zoro looking like Ryuma, because he might know Ryuma. So it might be an interesting implication with them. Like Zoro seeing that sword, being a cursed blade 1 to 12, and he's being a swordsman, and him makes me thinking of Ryuma. Like how Saturn thought of Nika. And I also thought of, I wonder, because they talking about how he can regenerate. Somebody said he can regenerate, but yet he has a scar on his face that he couldn't regenerate from. And I was thinking, do you guys think Nika gave him to him? Because he's the only one that mentioned Nika.
I mean, Saturn has a scar too.
Saturn?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's what I meant, Saturn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Saturn's the only one that mentioned Nika by name, but nobody else really mentioned, like, seeing Luffy as Nika. And I'm thinking that he can regenerate, but he has a scar on his face. I wonder if he took that person because Nika's the one who gave him that scar.
Nika pimp slapped him.
He had the Michael Jordan. I took that personally.
Yeah, but again, that soul scene was dope. There's a lot to this, like, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. But yeah, these are my takes.
All right, Law.
Okay, so I have a theory, right? So I know we all kind of like put together right now, like we have, all right, Nika, represents the sun god. But we all notice too is that all the Gorosei represent the planets, right? So we all know that basically the solar system's up in here, you know? So we all do also know as well is that a lot of the planets, or all of them, are kind of representing, they represent like the gods or some gods, right? Some gods form, right? And we have basically all of them here. The ones that are missing, I'm pretty sure that we got that named after, because even the ancient weapons are named after those so-called planets or reference to gods, right? It's like the Earth and the Moon. We haven't, if it's going to be clear up later, or we're going to get that, it's not there yet, right? So, but we all, for example, right here. So this is where my theory kicks in. Seeing how, for example, we have, right, going back to like Kuma's flashback, we saw, and that was like 38 years ago, we saw Garling, right? We saw him young, and then we saw him old now, present time. And then we also saw Saturn in that same flashback 38 years ago. And he looks the exact same.
Yeah.
Right? He didn't look any younger, he didn't look any older either, right? So the exact same. So then we get into, like, we think about that, and how Lionel mentioned too, how Saturn also recognized Nika. And it kind of came up like he knew him personally, so to speak, right? And we also know that too, for example, that there's a fruit that offers the op, right? That you could give someone eternal life, or, you know. And then it was referenced that may have been the one to
Receive the surgery.
receive it, right?
Yeah.
But to me now, going back to the age thing with the Gorosei, it makes me think, I don't think is the only one that got that fruit. But I think it goes even deeper, right? So, for example, going back to Luffy.
Go deeper, bro.
going back to Luffy, right? So we know that Luffy, right, ate the fruit of Nika and got the powers, right? And I kind of believe, tying it together, is that Luffy, I believe all the D clan are descendants of Nika, right? I think that's why they carry the D name, that they're descendants of Nika. The ones who truly carry it, 'cause I think you also inherited will. You can just inherit that D name, but not be a part of that family or that line, that lineage. Because they always, have you noticed, the Gorosei is always talking about lineage, that line, right? So going back to all right, but we know that Luffy ate it. So he's, in a way, the fruit manifested from that. But what if, say, for example, we think of how would Nika be if he was still alive, right? The reason I'm bringing that up, I think even the Gorosei are the originals. See how Luffy, through that line, whatever, he ate the fruit, right, from the Nika that the fruit manifested from. But what about the original Nika, who was, and it said, like a god, right? Because even Saturn said, those who awaken the ancient god, right? But we know the Gorosei always refer to themselves as gods, right? So now I'm thinking, again, so we have the sun, basically the whole solar system, and I thought of, why is Nika the only one? If the Gorosei represents those gods, right, they would be kind of like Nika's level, so to speak. So I think the Gorosei members are the originals. You know how Nika passed away, but his ability or powers awakened or was manifested through a fruit? I believe that the 5 Gorosei and 𝗵 are the original god forms, like how Nika was, except Nika passed, but the Gorosei didn't. That's why we see them not aging, but they look the exact same. Even 38 years could pass, and that's why I'm going into their powers. Look, I always said their powers seem different to me.
Yeah.
Right? Nika's always getting, when Luffy goes in that Gear 5th form, yeah, he's opening more and more of his freedom into aspect, but the powers are also different, right? But the Gorosei seem like they could do a lot with these abilities. But I'm thinking maybe it's because their powers are not necessarily fruits, because they never manifested into them, because they're the original powers, as in where Nika, the fruit, derived from. They're the originals. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So that, to me, thinks, because, for example, I know Oda took it the whole yokai meaning. It doesn't just refer to, the yokai has a bunch of things. It can mean monsters, it can mean gods, it can mean demons, it can be anything supernatural. From what I looked up, the yokai meaning, right? It means anything supernatural. So it could be monsters, demons, gods, all the higher up, like mythical beings, all of that, right? So to me, that kind of would match into what they are, because they could do a lot with their ability. They could regenerate, they could spawn, they could be super fast. All this stuff, almost like what Nika could kind of do, you know? But I'm thinking they're able to hold it because they're the originals, and that's why they recognize Nika. So now going back into a little deeper, because I'm thinking, again, if the sun and them are all kind of represent the solar system, even the ancient planets with Pluto and Poseidon and Uranus, right? They all represent those things. Now, going back to the Void Century, it made me think that either they were all so they all represent gods. They're either in alignment, or those groups wanted to take out all the other gods so they can rule. Right? We're gonna take out Nika, because remember too, who would else refer to as gods? It was the Lunarians, right? So all god level threats to them, super things, we gotta take out because they're not on our side, right? Either they lived in harmony together, or say Nika, because Nika and that ancient kingdom, what if they ruled, right? But either way, I'm going to they wanted the gods, because they refer to other people as gods, as in Nika and everything. But I believe that the Gorosei and 𝗵 are the original forms of what they are. So their fruit never manifested because they are that. And that's why their powers are so different. Why they look even like abilities, because abilities would take on those fruits. The abilities take on elements. They were manifested. But I think they're their originals. So.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Bro, Lawrence is spitting, and it low-key sparked a different theory in my mind, but I'm gonna save it because
I'm about to say I like that. I like that.
Yeah, say it, bro.
It's just not really formulated. It's really basic. But when Lawrence is saying that they all revolve around the sun and they're representative of these things, what if each of the Goroseis was just the god of the planet that they're named after?
I mean, we would have to go back to Ohara and look at that picture to see how many planets there are.
But what if they just came together. Like, yeah, I used to run this planet. We know the moon exists. We know Enel was there. We know the Lunarians used to live there, most likely. Luna, and, you know what I'm saying? What if they're from, like, Workery is from Mercury, and Jupiter is from Jupiter, and Juro is from Venus. And they just dominated that space, and then they came together. Like, this is, like, really galactical. It's a lot. That's why I didn't want to bring it out just yet. Yeah. I need more information, but it got me thinking now.
I get you, but they already implied space pirates before. So it's not, like, what you're saying is not far-fetched. Because they added that in the cover story way before post.
I just need a reason for them to settle on Earth.
Yeah.
And why would they follow afterward? And why do they have such beef with the sun god? Like, I need the answers to those things.
They wasn't strong enough to conquer their planet.
I know, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's actually,
Maybe.
Honestly, in a way, you're kind of like foreshadowing a little bit like Enel, who wanted to leave Earth while they wanted to go to Earth. I thought it was kind of funny. Because who thought himself as a god?
Real quick, I just thought of one point I wanted to add. Because I was going back to like that question, why they said enmity or why they didn't like the sun god. Goes back into with a few things. With the ideas of that ancient kingdom, they wanted to dismiss, right? They wanted to get rid of, they wanted to hide. And then also going back to how Cortisone was explaining to Law, saying that the D-Clan are natural enemies or enemies of, God, right? And he said the reason why, because the people with the D-Clan philosophy differs or it puts an enemy with them. So I'm thinking, goes into maybe liberation. What did the freedom that Nika wanted, the original Nika wanted for the world? Did he want to make everyone like higher being or a god like him? Or like something, I don't know, I think that's a little too far-fetched. But that freedom, whatever, because obviously they want to do control. But I think that idea, wanted to expand whatever, the Gorosei didn't like.
Yeah. And
they wanted to like, no, we're not having that. And this could be why they even split to why they would attack all the other forms. Other people, I mean.
All right. My turn, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Juro. I think he just used observation hockey to find the pacifista across the shore. He's also insanely fast, as you guys pointed out. Here's the thing. I made a post on Twitter, and I basically titled it with a picture of Juro in color, and I said, if Mihawk's title is real, is it real or are we still coping? Now, I wasn't saying that Juro was stronger than Mihawk. Mm-hmm. I was just saying what Sebastian said earlier. This is another prime example of somebody that Mihawk has never had the chance to fight, yet he received this title. So my overall thought process is, if this title is real, you have to start questioning its credibility. Necessarily, you can be the champion of the world. You can be the heavyweight champion of the world. But there's probably somebody out there better than you that you just haven't versed, either through contractual means or disagreements, or it's just not the right time to fight, right?
Yeah, like Mayweather and Pacquiao didn't fight for 5, 6, 7 years or whatever.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, this guy hasn't gone to Wano that we know of. He has never
I was about
searched.
to say, bro, what if it comes out Oda just does a cover story, and this is what Mihawk did before One Piece? Everybody. He beat up everybody and just went to his island and didn't fight anybody ever again. That'd be so good.
Exactly. So it's like, one, we know he hasn't fought Big Mom, who's a sword user, right? He's never beaten Shanks, right? That we know of. Blackbeard does have a blade, but it's not a sword, but he still uses a blade. Hasn't fought him either. As far as we know, he hasn't fought any Yonko, right? Then there also goes down to, he just met Vista for the first time in Marineford War. Mm-hmm. Ended up scrapping with him, couldn't just throw him to the side, right?
Right.
Then it comes into factors. Now we got Garling sitting at the top. Hasn't fought Garling either that we know of. Hasn't fought Juro that we know of. These are people that when you say you're the greatest swordsman in the world, your title reflects it by the people you beat. There needs to be people that we go, oh yeah, like you fought dude. I can see how. And I'm not saying that Juro is weaker or stronger than Mihawk. Mm-hmm. I'm saying realistically, if you're not fighting opponents that hold swords and you're named the greatest swordsman, I have to question your credibility if you really are the greatest swordsman.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
That's it, bro. I'm not saying Mihawk weak. I'm not saying he's fodder. I'm not saying he's not the greatest swordsman. I'm saying the title doesn't hold up necessarily. I need you to start acting. I need you to start fighting. I need to know if you could bang out with Zoro and actually beat him. But you ain't even seeing, dude. You ain't even testing your ability against him yet. Who you waiting for at the top? Because why would I come to you if I'm stronger than you? You got a silly title. Cool. I'm good. I don't need a title to recognize myself as the best.
He's coasting right now.
So I'm like, yo, you really became a warlord immediately because you didn't want to be hunted down by the Marines. So they weren't even going after you. I don't, like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, are we coping or is his title real? It could be either or, right? That's just me. Anyway, I won't get much into it, man.
No, it makes sense. After he got his title, he hasn't tested himself afterwards.
At all.
To show that
Larry said Mihawk a paper champ, man.
It's like he living in a glass house at this point, and everybody like, nah, that glass house could survive a tornado. Dog. Like, nah, bro.
But it's a weird thing too, because it's like Kaido, the strongest person ever. No one's ever beat him in a fight, and it's like, you know, there's people like that, but then there's also Mihawk, the strongest swordsman. It just makes you think like somebody's lying. That's all. Somebody's lying.
The Marines like to embellish a little bit when they be writing the little epithets, man.
And you know what's crazy? Like, Mihawk fans are like that uncle at the cookout that comes through and you don't want to invite him because you know, like, he's gonna get drunk and he's just gonna do stupid stuff. And it's like, bro, it's like anything you ever say to a Mihawk fan, it's invalid. Like, no matter what. And it's only because of the title thing. It's only because of that. But, like, when you realistically try to be like, all right, bro, who gave him the title? Like, it has to be the world government. So you saying Zoro, who's a sword user, was like, yo, that's the world's strongest swordsman, yo.
Yeah, no, he nice. Don't fight him.
Yo, he nice, yo. But then they'd be like, nah, Oda said it, yo.
Mihawk fans.
I'd be like, damn, yo. Oda also said that Kaido 1v1 wouldn't lose, and he lost the. He also said that Garp was a hero. He also said Kuma was a tyrant. It's like, yo, there's a couple examples of like titles not holding up, but it's like anything we say is bad. I'm not saying anything bad about Mihawk. I'm saying literally, is it okay for somebody to have such a title if they have never fought the world's strongest? That's it. Is it okay to be handed that title? If it's okay for you, then you low-bearing fruit, bro. I'm sorry, like, no disrespect. Go eat a banana, like, get your potassium. But like, I don't know, bro. I just need you to like understand, like, that's not really a great title now. Another one appeared.
You can't be the strongest swordsman. I think that's just one of those One Piece things where the title is supposed to scare you in early One Piece. Then when you meet some real dogs, you realize, okay, well. I know he can fight, but like I get exactly what you're explaining, Larry. Like, I think that's reasonable. There needs to be more to back it up. I think that, and I mean, right now he's just chilling with Buggy and Crocodile, just trying to lay low still. Like, there's a war coming, bro. But get out there. If you a dog, get out there. But yeah, he's not gonna do that.
And that's the thing too, right? It's like, all right, we got these sword users. Big Mom, captain of her crew. Zoro, Gorosei member, leader of the world, right? Shanks, easily the strongest, probably Yonko of the group. Then we got Vista, who's whatever. Can't really say nothing about him, right? But it's like, all right, Mihawk's under Buggy.
Oda should have had Mihawk beat Vista, bro.
You know what I'm
it would have
saying?
solved so much.
You know what I'm saying?
It is solved
it's
so
like,
much
it's like,
for
all
me
right,
right
yo,
now, bro.
everybody that you consider strong that has a sword is like the apex of their crew. Yeah, you under Buggy. Yeah. And it's like, yo, again. And then people be like, yo, he's still the world's strongest, though.
He's not really under Buggy.
Because he beat Zoro. That's it. That's literally all. It's the only person I can remember he beat is Zoro. That's it. And Baratier.
And like people really got him like top. They be saying, yo, I saw the craziest post. People were like, yo, he would beat Roger, Rocks, and Whitebeard.
What?
That's crazy.
Like literally.
Bro, I'm telling you.
And that's the type of fandom that Mihawk has. It's like, bro, just because you're nice with a sword?
Doug, I'm telling you, Mihawk fandom is like, it's like that old dude that tell you that Larry Bird's the GOAT. It's like, yo, he's not the GOAT, bro. You know he's not the GOAT. Larry Bird not the greatest. He was wrong. Mihawk wrong. You're not the greatest, bro. That's what it is to me.
I just do nothing with Roger, bro. Come on, that's crazy. That is crazy.
I just feel like people's brains are just so warped, bro. Like they can't think of anything else except, yo, this title. All right, your paper title.
Yeah.
Favorite title, bro? I mean, let's see. Also, just to get off that because that's so toxic, right? I think that so as we look at these zone abilities and we're looking at these insane feats that they have, right? It reminds me of what Crocodile said in Impel Down about the Zoans having special abilities such as the endurance and I forgot what was the other one. It was like recovery or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, so if these Gorosei members are long living, they've had the time to master the devil fruits. I think they've mastered to the utmost their ability, right? So we saw Saturn go into this state of he wasn't even talking anymore. He let the zone ability take over to the point where like it granted him even more powers, but the zone ability didn't take over him. I think we're seeing that these guys are capable of doing that, and they're the only people in the show that are capable of doing that. But they also now have the recovery of what they're doing. So they can regenerate even lost arms because the Zoan ability allows them to. And it's pretty crazy because I think they all have it. Because the 𝗧𝗎𝗍, when it rose and it went into the barrier, it said something out loud. So I think it cracked the barrier or decayed it enough that it could push through, and it's going to regenerate because they have the zone abilities of regeneration. I think that's the only reason why they're capable of regenerating that way. It took time and mastery to its fullest capabilities, right? And then I love the fact that Lilith kicked Brooke in the gonads. That's my type of woman. I like them fierce. I like them attitude. Thank you.
Kicked him in the leg, man.
No, she kicked him in the...
Nah.
She kicked him right in the
That's
joint.
the leg.
Nah.
Yeah, I had to read
Let me
it
see.
again.
That's the leg, bro.
He kicked him in the balls for sure.
Did
for
she?
sure.
Yeah, bro.
Brooks kind of
Yo,
that looks like
good thing he don't got no balls, bro. Yo,
Yeah,
that's
he's
the
so
leg,
cool
bro.
though. He was so cool about it. He was like,
yo, chill
look,
out. This don't
Bro,
really
I'm
hurt.
telling
Chill out, baby,
y'all
chill
are
out,
reading
chill
things
out.
different, bro.
He was like, yo,
That's
you
his
boning
shit.
me right now.
That's his like niche.
I'm done. Oh, also, Jinbei doing the third strongest on the crew things. That's all. That's all I gotta say. But before we go back into super chats, before we go into the final part of the chapter, we are going to take a sponsorship break. So we will be right back. Mugi, we're going to be right back. You remember what I said. So guys, if you haven't liked the video, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed to Mugi, please click his name in the video title. We're going to be right back. So give us a second. And Marv.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Have you been struggling lately? Maybe having difficulty sleeping, struggling with a relationship, or suffering from low self-esteem? Listen, I've been there. We have been there.
If so, then today's BetterHelp wants to help you.
BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained and here to help you out.
Talk to your therapist in a private online environment at your own convenience. There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area.
You just fill out a questionnaire and it's as simple as that, guys, to help with your specific needs and then get you matched with a therapist under 48 hours.
After that, you schedule a secure video or phone session. Plus, you can exchange unlimited messages and everything you share is confidential.
We signed up for different reasons, and to be honest, it's legit. It helped us out a ton. You can request a different therapist at any point with no additional charge anytime.
Join the 2+ million people who took charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist.
This offer goes out to all our That One Piece Talk Nakama. You get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/TOPT.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TOPT. Thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode.
You should have just had him. You should have just had Mihawk beat Vista, bro. That's it. Oda, listen. Part of the Mihawk situation is Oda not handling him looking great.
Nice.
That's it. Like we got to be able to give Oda some slack for that, bro. Some flack.
I agree with you. But
I'm gonna read some super chats while Larry's in the bathroom. We got another 8 Australian from Michael G. Michael, bro, we need some text next to this, bro. Another 3-month membership to Yonko status from Cheesy Wombat. Appreciate all the. Dude, Appreciate you joining and being the highest tier membership. He said, bang, bang, Buggy Gang. I love that. Never let that pass. Another subscription to Nakama status from Rich Hunt 05. Welcome. Enjoy all the emojis that come with being a Nakama. Another 2-month membership to Yonko status from Mr. Apologies. It says, thanks for another month of fire content. Last week, y'all talked about hockey coming from something like devil fruits, maybe from the Eve tree. I think it could be the Adam tree that will be found in Elbaf. Maybe. I think that's very possible. Another 5 from Blonde Underas. It says, nothing. That was Blonde's first super chat. Next time, please let us know your thoughts.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Another 2 from PP McGee. It says Magellan is top 2, and it isn't 2. With a smiley face. I will never understand Magellan fandom, bro.
Yeah.
Another 5 from Toxic Tastes. It says, love y'all. This show has become the highlight of my Mondays. Looking forward to what y'all got for us today. It's been a good episode so far.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. We're getting through them, so give us a second.
Another 5 from Global. It says, hey, first time catching live, but wanted to say I love watching both of y'all and Mugi Goof. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
He's been a dope guest so far.
Yeah, we've had a good time.
Another 280 Canadian from Garbage D Fishman. It says, hashtag Larry D Leaker. Even Drake is afraid of him. Another 50 from Mr. Music Major, a.k.a. Preston.
Preston, what is going on, bro?
Listen, if y'all haven't already, please subscribe to my Life with Anime podcast. Preston is dope, man.
Thank you, Preston.
He says, is Mihawk on Fraud Watch? We just went into all that, Preston.
Yeah, he's definitely not on Fraud Watch.
Yeah, like I said.
It's just a title thing.
Yeah.
Oda should have he should have had him be Vista, bro. It would have solved a lot of problems for him, is all I'm saying. Another 5 from Sean Allen. It says, pretty new to One Piece and anime in general, so sorry if this is dumb, but what's the lore behind people saying Zoro's racist?
Look at every opponent he's ever fought and beat. That's it.
Oda also said in an SBS that if Zoro was like a regular person, he would be a police officer.
Don't do
so
that. That's crazy.
take with that as
That's
what
true,
you will.
Come on, bro.
It's all a gag.
Or is it?
We got another 2 from Kiddas Negash. It says, buying Dragon stock, he's going to fight Emu. If Dragon fights Emu, he's going to lose. I need you to understand that.
He might lose if he come to Egghead. Keep it a buck.
We got another 5.
Why else would he just still be at home? Every time we cut to Dragon, he's looking off in the distance like, well, I don't want to be over there.
We got another 5 from Gandhi Usopp. It says, Seb watched the newest episode. You can see the moment when Dragon crossed his arms and never uncrossed them again to do anything. Jeez. We got another 10 from the Predator Rules. Hope y'all are having a great day. This chapter was crazy. On a tangent, you guys were just talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender and wanted to ask, which character would you bring into One Piece? I love Sokka.
Zuko. No. What was her name?
Azula.
Azula.
I knew you were going to say Azula.
I'm a big Azula fan. I like toxic women, bro.
I think Bumi fits the character themes of One Piece, like just the free-spiritedness and the goofiness. But I would love to see Kuvira. That's my girl.
Yeah.
I love strong. Like, if you're going to be a strong woman, that's how I like to see her, bro.
What was the dude that was taking bending away?
Zaire. No, Amon. Amon will be fire. If he can take people's downwards away,
he was my favorite villain.
I would say that
Zaire was better.
the guy with you talking about him, the martial artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say him. I'll say him.
These are all.
Wait. You said
Korra. People we're talking
airbending
about.
at the end.
That's not who he was talking about.
He was talking about Amon.
Yeah.
The martial artist was Zahir.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zahir. Yeah.
Again, these are all Legend of Korra people.
Yeah.
Oh, you said wait.
Their villains were better.
Their villains were better.
Talking about the last Airbender, or it's talking about both universes?
I assume he just meant the universe in
It
general.
don't matter, bro.
I think it would be a good fit because he's a straight up warrior. That he was the Avatar, but he was the firebending Avatar right before Aang, the one who like
Ruko.
Yeah, the one who stopped. What was it Zuko's father's father?
Was it Ruko?
From the war? This dude
Roku.
There.
fighting a volcano by himself with the whole because when his partner like
He not being a Kainu though.
I mean, We know that.
All right,
Mugi?
let's keep going. Let's go. Oh yeah, Mugi.
I would go with either Toph or Sokka. I really like the idea of Sokka in there because if Sokka had Haki, dude, he'd be like if
Usopp.
Haki existed in the Avatar: The Last
He's Usopp.
Airbender universe,
He's
he'd be
Usopp.
nice. He'd be nice. He'd
no,
be like
he's not
Kobe or
hard.
something.
Sokka would be Usopp.
He
for
has
sure.
more heart than
He's
Usopp.
Usopp.
He be
He
Usopp
got
for
way
sure.
more heart than Usopp. He can also
Usopp
be
for
a
sure.
leader. He can fight a little bit too. Like, hold on a second. Now these are two different people. Hang on. I need to.
He's a less cowardly Usopp.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I get you that. Yeah, he's pretty much a less guy.
Yeah.
And he pulls more than Usopp. I will say that though.
He does pull
Yeah.
more than Usopp.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm
Hold on. You don't think Usopp's lies would get him play in Avatar?
saying. Is it gotten him any so far? I mean,
One Piece is a different world.
no, it is not. One Piece is not. Listen, if Sanji can riz up anybody, Usopp absolutely can get out there.
Sanji
and
be
riz
struggling.
people up. Sanji be struggling, but when he just be himself, he's able to like do what Usopp does.
Sanji
Just,
gets girls.
you know,
I know y'all
just goofing
tripping.
around.
All right. We got another 5 from Blonde Anderez. It says, "What's up, boys? Just wanted to say, Dad hockey is real. My dad just beat cancer.
Hey, let's
That's what's up, man.
Everybody, knock him a fist.
Yes,
If you're not a member, throw up the W's for his pops,
for
man.
sure."
Yo, shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's awesome, bro.
Yes,
Blonde continues. He says, "Y'all have been helping me keep my mind right. Thank you for that. Hashtag topped on top. Love to see that, man.
Yes.
Seriously.
Seriously.
And congrats to you and your fam
Yeah.
for that. I know it was probably a really strong struggle for him, but I love to see that he was able to make out of that, man.
Yeah,
For real.
thanks for sharing that with us,
Yeah,
brother.
thank
For real.
And if you want to watch something funny, yo, just go to the boy Mugi's page. bro.
Facts.
He'll take your mind off for sure.
Facts. We got another 20 from Connor. It says Vegapunk said Egg Island was years behind, but was able to create parts of himself. The Gorosei were introduced with that same way as Vegapunk's clones. What do y'all think of Emu using future knowledge to create 5 elders from Emu?
That's an interesting theory.
Yeah,
Just
so if they're
because-
from that time period, then yeah, right?
It depends because if I don't want to say it. It depends because if they took over the ancient kingdom and it did have this technology that existed before Vegapunk created his own or kind of replicated it, why did he destroy all of it? Because all of it was gone. Like the ancient kingdom is gone that we know of.
Yeah. that's
So
true.
if it is gone, then he would have had to create the Gorosei and then moved on from it and was just like, all right, all this is destroyed. Now the question comes into play, and this is what we were trying to say before, is Vegapunk a fraud? Because if all his technology is replications of what was from the past, then he hasn't really made anything new. He just reinvented it. So we have what Chopper was looking at was the organoids, where he was like, yo, I can recreate organs and stuff like that. So we know that creating people are possible because there's clones. But ultimately, it's like, I don't think so, bro.
He also got performance enhancing like brain power for his Devil Fruit, where he can read like and capture knowledge like better than anybody else in the world. So like, I'm not saying Vegapunk's a fraud. I'm just saying
not a
he got advantages most others don't have. That's all I'm saying.
Then the fruit just only gave him unlimited brain storage, but all the other stuff is just him.
And he got links to people who got these books.
Yeah, but he's not a fraud.
I'm
either.
just
He's
saying,
not a
bro.
fraud,
I'm
bro.
just
He's
saying.
not a
Caesar
fraud.
did it.
He's not a fraud,
Caesar
bro.
did it out the mud, bro. Anyway, we got another 5 from Pathland29. Says Juice Peters. Jupiter. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Transformation being a Dune reference and nothing more would end the debate and make Oda the GOAT once and for all. 100K for y'all soon. I gotta watch Dune. And yeah, man, we're looking forward to 100K.
Yeah.
Another 5 from Jackal Villanueva. It says, first time catching y'all live. Keep it going. Love you guys. Larry the GOAT.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats.
Toby joined us as a Nakama. Shout
Thank
out to
you,
Toby.
Tobes.
Hey.
Another 10 from Loki Dean. It says, now that the Gorosei is on Egghead, Dragon might pull up to steal the casting couch.
Jesus.
Combo fucking Kingdom.
Oh, no. Nope. That's too much.
Why?
Yo,
Hey,
Mu-
man, come get your lick back. No, I'm playing.
Pause, bro.
That was definitely
mad
pause.
crazy.
We got another 5 from Motherfucking.
You made Mugi actually laugh.
Which characters from One Piece are y'all putting in your starting 5 for basketball?
That's such a deep question.
It's a lot
bro.
of characters,
That's
bro.
a
Who
deep
tall,
question.
bro?
Definitely Luffy, bro.
Kaido at power forward.
Yo, every giant ever.
honestly.
bro.
Is it
Yeah,
in One
every
Piece?
giant, bro.
In One Piece?
Luffy definitely, bro. He's
Listen, bro, you can't foul, bro. So,
I don't know, man.
next question.
yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
We got another. I
That's
feel like
hard.
we did this already, Loki. We got another 2 from Bonesaw. It says worm fruit model Alaskan pole. Yeah, that is a goated SpongeBob episode, man. Another €5 from Pablo Lowe. It says all the elders are frauds. Luffy's gonna catch all the Gorosei and use Jupiter as Looney Tune bag and throw them all away 3rd times the charm. Yo,
That's what I think's gonna happen too.
yeah, okay. Another 3-year Australian dollars from Michael G with no tax. Michael, bro.
Mike, bro, you gotta speak to us,
We
bro.
need your thoughts.
Yeah, bro.
Another 5 from Borain. An eclipse is coming. Much like the planets aligning in real life, 5 elders showing up. Blackbeard or Emu will arrive and blow out the sun. Luffy.
They gonna blow out Luffy?
It says blot out. I assume it was blow, but maybe it's blot out.
That'd be crazy. Like Luffy takes a major L again, like Kaido. That'd be.
Let's get like 4 more, and then we'll go back into the chat.
Yeah, we have a couple quick ones. Another 2 from CJ. It says, I live for the hand rub. Let's get into the chapter.
Did I do it?
I don't know. Probably. It's like instinctive, bro. We got another 2 from Bonesaw. It says, Crocus should have a spinoff. Oh, my God. I tap in. We got another 2 from Bonesaw.
Tap him?
Tap in. Come on, bro.
I don't know what.
I don't know what I heard.
I heard him and everything.
Bro.
Come on, bro. What?
I mean, see what you did? I'm about to say time in.
We got another 2 from Bonesaw. Hashtag Larry for Thousand Sunny. I like the hashtag Larry for going Mary better back in the day.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Another 1-month membership to Yonko status from Magic Hex. It says, I would do anything for a picture of Brooke riding that skeleton horse. Hashtag art goals. I don't think that's coming,
That'd be
man.
funny.
They be boning.
That would be hilarious.
I
I don't
can't
think that's
use that.
going
You said bone to bone.
I got 3 more.
Put that bone on.
Another 2 from Off-Brand. Who could Bellamy be in Wano? Hashtag topped on top.
Nobody.
Beat? That's crazy.
I don't think. I was going to say Rizzo, but Rizzo got that, bro.
Orochi beating him, bro.
Ah!
Roach, you can't fight.
I know. He being Orochi. Orochi's
Bellamy can't fight. That's
He got on close.
Yo, that's not true, man.
Oh, man. Another 2 from the Predator Rules. She dead, she gone. Best Lionel quote? Yo, that was funny when you said it earlier.
What?
And another Lionel reference. 4-month membership to Nakama status from Chris. It says, best dragon cosplay is Lionel because he's never there.
That's it.
Another couple. Hashtag Waffle Gang on the rise. Hashtag Waffle Gang fat stacks of berry. Y'all
That's
tripping, man. That's it for now.
Yeah. We got a lot more super chats. We're gonna read them. We're gonna get back to it. But if you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video for us, guys. Does us wonders. If you haven't subscribed to our boy Mugiwaranogoofy, please click the blue name in the video title and come back to the video afterwards. And yeah, we're gonna read the super chats. Just give us a second. We're gonna talk about the last piece of the chapter. We have an hour left. All right. In the final part of the chapter, we see Lucci fighting against Zoro. Lucci manages to knock a sword out of Zoro's hand and comments on the massive presence around them. Zoro agrees. Sanji thanks Jinbei for fetching Zoro and calls him a liability. Zoro overhears this and takes it personally. Meanwhile, Lucci goes in for the final blow, but Zoro manages to catch his blade, puts it in his mouth, and speed blitzes Lucci. Conqueror's haki leaks from his blades. Luffy tries to avoid getting eaten by Saint Jupiter, but doesn't react in time. Dory and Bragi rescue him and use Sunsaw to cut off the worm's head and free Luffy. Luffy notices the giant pair, and Bragi yells that it's been too long. Dory adds that he couldn't wait to see him again. What did you guys think about this part of the chapter? And we'll start with Law.
This is what we've been waiting for. I'm gonna be honest with you, a little upset that Zoro got the sword knocked out of his hand. But honestly, we go back, it does happen to Zoro. Like, he sort of get knocked out of his hand, but I did not like that Lucci did it. But I thought it was interesting how casual they were after they got knocked out. I was like, do you sense that tremendous amount of hockey? Like, it kind of seemed like Lucci's trying to like get Zoro to look away or just get out of here. Like, I'm done. I'm tired of fighting you. I can't get past you. I can't beat you. Leave me alone. Like, pretty much, And then Zoro's like, man, it's all over the place. The hockey's here. Like, kind of shrugged it off. And then I laughed so hard because Sanji would be the one to kind of like snap Zoro to just end this fight. Like, because the other translation said, he's such a burden, right? Mm-hmm. And this was such a liability. And it's just like, Sanji said, what? It's just like how serious he got because ultimately, and I think it's funny because how Oda did this, because remember we were all talking about the whole kid thing, about he was, his attacks were like named after the animals, how simple it was. And then he had how Law addressed it about it. It's just like, what are you gonna do next? A rhinoceros or like some type of animal, right? An elephant? Like, come on, like, girl, fight regularly. Like, be a man and fight instead of using these childish tactics to fight. Like, And then the whole time, everyone's complaining about Zoro not ending the fight with Lucci already. And then right here, Sanji brings the attention. Like, this dude still fighting this dude? Like, dude, we got places to be, bro. We don't got time for this. This is a liability at this point. And then Zoro hears that and just like finishes. So I thought it was funny that I don't know if Oda was hearing how people were complaining about the Lucci and Zoro fight, but the fact that he added in here and how Sanji worded to him was hilarious to me. And to me, this is how we expected it to happen way earlier on. Again, because he wasn't taking it seriously. He didn't tie the headband around his head. It was just like, as soon as he wanted to end it, it ended like that. It reminded me of like how with the Pooh when he got serious, and just cut up Pooh when he found out what's her name, lost the arm. What's his name? Kiku lost his arm, and how he just ended it. So it shows right here that when Zoro gets a little serious, the dangerous he can be. But Zoro, you got to step that up because you be coming at Luffy for horsing around, and you're doing the exact same thing. Like, come on, you can't do that, right? And hopefully this like ends Lucci, because then I could hear people talking trash if this didn't end Lucci, like not take him out, like ending him like his life, but knocking him out. Yeah. Right. And this was about the carefreeness with Luffy, how he lets himself get eaten. But I guess I don't know what's up with Luffy. You could have should have saw that coming, right? But again, that's what I add up before I end my turn. Is again we see, because I don't believe the Giants are strong enough to really combat or fight against the Gorosei with what I've seen. But they just cut him in half in like 3 pieces, right? But what I'm noticing is, again, in this is time, cut in half. Because we see, like, all right, Saturn's getting punched and to the debris, he lost an arm. But we didn't see him get cut in half, though, yet, right? This one, but I still don't see, like, again, when I notice with Saturn, when he would get hit, he's not making any grimacing, like, pain. Most people get hit, like, even Lucci, he made, like, a grimace for pain when he got cut. Most people in One Piece, when they get hit, they make a noise or show that they got wounded. Well, I'm noticing the Gorosei don't show, like, physically they do, but for themselves, it's almost like they don't feel the pain that's the damaging that's happening to them. So I don't see it. I don't see his full face, but from what I'm seeing here, I don't see that he feels the pain that he just got cut in half. So again, I find that kind of very interesting. And also another interesting note before I end is how much they kind of say, like, again, they know so they got the familiar form, the Giants, the familiar form that they realized with Nika, that form. I know the Giants live for a long time, but how do they know what Nika looked like if he hasn't been awakened in 800 years? He hasn't been seen in 800 years. You guys are not 800. Are they that old? I don't think they are, because I know they live for a very long time, but
yeah,
I think that's very interesting.
They live to like 300 and some years old, so it's like 3 generations away from Nika.
Right, exactly. So how do you know exactly what he looks like? Because you almost identify it as like how Saturn did. But yeah, that's all I have.
All right, Lionel?
So I actually thought it was funny with the whole liability thing too, and especially like how Zoro was coming out Sanji, like for the previously getting involved with. We're already fighting another Yonko. Why are you bringing another Yonko, putting the crew and putting us in danger, unnecessary fights when we're focused on Kaido? That and other times they view each other, and now like, again, it may be like a bittersweet moment to some people because like we all think like this could have just happened already. Like why did Sanji have to trigger you to take out Lucci when you could just got serious and took him out in the first place? We don't know because I expected it. I said like him fighting a Pooh, it looked bad on Zoro, but when Zoro got serious and got angered, Apu was taken out in seconds. So like, and I bung out where we knocking Zoro then because again you had Drake and Zoro fighting Apu. That's even worse than Rob Lucci.
Yeah.
But like, and you saw this, we see this happen. I thought it was actually kind of a little bit gangster at one point with Zoro because the Zoro gets knocked in his hand, which I didn't like either. But I said King did it. I'm thinking Rob Lucci's not King level, but I was like whatever. But when you see Rob Lucci attacking Zoro, Zoro's just like.
Casually dodging him, yeah.
Like he got serious and started dodging it and just catches it, then does the attack. I'm thinking, like, the fact that he not even just caught it, he put the sword in his hand. So he's dodging, catching it, putting the sword in his hand, then they would do an attack on you.
Also,
I'm like,
just to add to that line, though, he switched from 2-sword style to 3-sword style all in that second to cut him.
Yeah, and I'm
The
just
sword
like,
was still sheathed in his back.
so again, like, where was this at? So like, you got serious, like, yo, if you could just dodge his attacks, do this, all that, just like, yo, what's going on? Like, but like, I just again, it was cool, but it was like to me, it was like a bitter. Like again, we wanted this, we waited for it, we expect this to happen, we finally got it, but we end up. It was a funny gag that Sanji did trigger him, but just like, in fact, we expected this to happen a lot sooner. But like, again, but it was still cool. It was still relatively cool. I don't really have that much on it. I just actually this though with the worm and swallowing Luffy, I only thought of again with when they first meet him at a little garden. When Luffy's about to get eaten by the big giant worm, and they save pretty much the whole crew of Luffy.
The fish island eater.
Yeah, when Luffy trusted them, pretty much. It's like a shout out to that, but not necessary because Luffy didn't trust him. He just let himself get eat. But again, them attacking a big giant worm, trying to eat Luffy and his crew, and they come today to save them or something like that. That's what I got. But yeah, that's what I thought a reference to that. I think you guys got it too, right?
I forgot about that.
I had a different reference, but
Okay.
I'll bring it up in my legs.
All right, but yeah, I'll let you go. Yeah.
All right, Mugi, your turn, bro.
Oh boy, I sure will go. I have so much to say about this. This is the funniest part of the whole chapter, first of all, because like you guys have pointed out, he was just using sword style. He didn't have his bandana on, and so he's just playing with Lucci. Now, this is I don't even think this is a theory. It's pretty much confirmed, because like, so he's not taking the fight seriously. And then think about the line that Lucci says at the beginning when they're fighting. They're like, "Isn't it tempting to look at all this strong haki all over the place?" And Zoro's like, "Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of it." I think Zoro's been sensing that haki the whole time, and he's just been like, "Yeah, I don't want any part of that." Crazy.
Ain't no way.
Nah,
I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm on leopard duty. I'm gonna keep fighting this leopard. That's what the captain told me to do.
Wild.
I don't know what all of that is over there, but you guys handle that. You get to this. I'm fighting Rob Lucci. I really think that's what was going on. But then when Sanji pulls up and Sanji's like, he's such a nuisance. He's like, all right, whatever. I guess I'll do it. Either that or somebody told Oda like, yo, they're clowning Zoro in the power scaling community. I think Oda was like, is he still fighting Lucci? My bad. I didn't know. I forgot. I thought he was done.
He lives her on red.
Yeah, that is too funny.
He said Oda forgot.
Oh shoot.
All right, anything else, Mugi? Or not?
That's it. That's it. That's the funniest part of the whole chapter for me.
All right. All right, Seb.
All right. Yeah, I basically said everything I wanted to say except for one thing. So it's about time, whatever, that the fight was ended. Y'all addressed all the comedy and everything. But low key, Sanji, that's the pot calling the kettle black, bro.
Yeah.
You talk about liabilities, bro. And I know I'm a Sanji guy. I am. And I stand for him more often than most. You can't be calling Zoro a liability when you out here not hitting women and like we got real problems because of it.
Yeah, Whole Cake Island.
Yeah, like it's just
That was obvious.
listen, man. You can't be doing that, bro. I thought it was funny. I laughed, but when I read it, I was like,
But you remember when Sanji went to Whole Cake, Zoro was hot. Zoro was like, why is he going to Whole Cake? Like Kaido. He was hot. He was hot. So yeah, I think it was personal.
Mugi's point about him forgetting, like Oda forgetting, low key is possible. It's
really
been like
is, bro.
7 months that they've been fighting, bro. Like I know it's not how long it's actually been, but like we got a flashback in that time. I think we had 2 flashbacks in that time, low key. Yeah. But like it's been a lot of time, bro.
Oh man.
It's been a lot of time. Like it's very possible Oda straight up forgot. But it's one of those. I said it before. Like he needed Zoro to be doing something. Right? Like, he needed him to be doing something. I don't know if I was actually satisfied with the ending of the fight. I liked it. It looked dope visually. I love the interaction between Zoro and Sanji with the whole like he's a liability and him catching it. Like he saw Lucci. And like Lucci, you fought honorably, respect, whatever. But like the most interesting part to me was Lucci talking about the hockey, right? So like that's further confirmation that black lightning that we're getting from the Gorosei is hockey. It's not this magic power that people want it to be, bro. It's hockey. The Gorosei are using hockey, bro.
I've been said this,
It's
bro.
what it is.
I've been said that. And people are like, no, I want it to be demons.
Now, that doesn't mean it's Conqueror's hockey, all right? It doesn't
Thank
mean
you.
that either, but it's hockey. This is
Yes.
confirmation that what they are using is hockey. It could be in combination with some other ability that they have, seemingly devil fruits, whatever, but it's hockey,
Yes.
all right? I love, that was my, like, I read it, I was like, bet.
Yes.
Yeah. It's hockey, bro. I love seeing Luffy see Dory and Brogy again.
Yeah.
Because it's just been a while. It gave me the flashbacks of like that time. I did think of that time you were talking about with the giant fish.
Yeah.
I also thought about Luffy getting eaten by the snake on Skypiea.
Oh, yeah.
And like the whole sun god thing kind of derives from Skypiea, or at least like that was like the big nod that people got, the big callback they got. And I know that the giants weren't really like a factor in that, but like everything is Skypiea nowadays, you know what I'm saying? So like I just thought that was dope. And that snake's name was Nola.
Oh, yeah,
I had to do some research on that because I didn't remember what the name of the snake was, but it was Nola. But I just like seeing that. And to me, when they recognized Luffy and things, I didn't even process that they were referencing Joy Boy when they were like a familiar face. I thought they were just talking about Luffy.
Yeah.
When I read it. When Lawrence brought out that they might be talking like they could be referencing the fact that Luffy's Nika right now or Joy Boy right now, I was like, wait, hold up. Like, I had to really think of how old the Giants. Like, hold up. But they're one of the ancient, like races and things that have this lore from way back when. So it's very, very possible that they do have an idea of what Nika looked like in their text, in their whatever that's going on over there. So, I mean, if Vegapunk knew what the White Warrior was, it's very possible that the Giants knew what the White Warrior was. So, yeah. I mean, that's all I got. It was a phenomenal chapter. I know I trolled the Zoro Lucci thing. I was satisfied. It just lasted too long. But I feel like everybody had that. So
yeah. I mean, I shared a lot of the thoughts that you guys have too. I would have liked the Zoro and Lucci fight to have some type of meaning, but it felt like just get Zoro out of the way.
yeah.
I would have liked to see like instead of us just going massively. Just being so combative about this throughout the community, I would have loved for Oda to at least been like, Zoro wants to train to feel something different like he did on Alabasta when he fought Mr. One, where he was like, yo, I want to feel what I felt. Like, I tried to find that sword, and how did I do that? Yo, I cut Mr. One. How did I do that? He was like trying to figure out, like, how did I do those things? He just had a fight with King. I would have liked for him to be like, oh, let me test out some moves. Just give me even that bubble. And I would have been satisfied with him just fighting Lucci. But we didn't get that. We got him sweating. We got him bleeding. We got him doing all this. I'm like, yo, this is a waste of time, bro.
Fake hustling.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't fighting for real at all, man. It's crazy. Like, Jinbei pulled up. He's like, I don't even believe you're fighting. Come on, Zoro. Let's go.
Yeah. I think even Jinbei was like, yo, what's going on, bro? Like, this is taking way too long. So that was funny. And Jinbei's going over there like, yeah, I'm just going to handle this, if anything, which was even funnier. Other than that, I would say I don't think they know what Nika looks like. I would just say that the quote, he's not a man suited for dark places, was very interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe they know something that we don't know, but yeah, that's about it. That's all I really gotta say. Other than that, let's do some super chats.
Yeah. All right, we got a bunch sitting, so it might take me a little while. All right. We got 5 from Shake That Hole. What up, Shake? It says, best friend, homie, brother, or my ninja. It's just semantics. Zoro is the closest to Luffy. Remember, Zoro's promise and Luffy watching the Mihawk fight. Listen, I agree that he's the second close. Usopp, bro. We got another 2 from DJ. It says, when Luffy finds out about Nika, he will reject it. Maybe. Very possible.
I don't think he's gonna care. I really think he's gonna be like, okay, where is the Pirate King Island? That's where I'm trying. I don't think he's gonna care.
We got another 15 Australian dollars from Michael G, but it has words attached this time. It says, oh dang, you can type in these things. Not for real. On my second listen through of the podcast in back catalog on Spotify. Love you all from Australia. Hey, man.
Thank you.
Yes, you can type with your super chat. Next time you do, please let us know your thoughts, man. You donated more than enough for one day. We got another 2 from Soul. It says, can Caribou hide Pluton in his swamp?
I mean, they said his stomach is like bottomless, right? Or like
I think so.
or you could.
Maybe. I was gonna think maybe you have to awaken from that, but if it is bottomless, that's true. The only problem I'm thinking, because like, width wise, it may be. I don't want to say it because that's gonna sound like a pause moment. It may, be bottomless, but like, can it expand enough to cover all of it?
I think it can.
I mean, it matters how well how he can use his ability.
So yeah.
I don't know. We got another 10. I mean, we don't even know what Pluton looked like for real. So
That's what I was about to say. Do you know what it looks like? Like, hold on.
You think it's a small? You think it's a massive? I imagine it being huge. Like, I don't know.
Hey, yo.
Okay.
Sounds crazy.
Another 10 from Brecken Crowell. It says, or Crowell. It says, this is my first time making a stream. I love all the great takes. In your opinions, do you think the sandworm is going to be able to recover like Saturn? If so, how long until he's fully recovered? I hope it's instant. You can't drop an ensemble of people like this and expect me to be hyped, and then like 2 characters I haven't really seen fight since over 1,000 chapters ago. We're able to just one-shot it, and it's like struggling to get up.
Yeah.
Like,
word.
That would be the hugest fail, to me anyway.
Yeah, same.
I mean, don't worms usually regenerate anyway? If you like cut them in half or something like that? Like, isn't that like their natural ability? Am I bugging Mugi? Like,
they become their own worm.
I feel like I knew the answer.
Messing with my money is messing with my emotions, Smokey.
I feel like I knew the answer to this when I was a kid. I feel like we all had like insect knowledge as kids.
The way the herbs were, I remember when you would cut them, they would kind of still move and like just become their own worm.
Imagine he just gives people ringworm.
Ew.
Come on, man. Why are you cutting worms?
No, I do remember.
I was a kid.
I do remember they growing another end. Am I wrong? Or
What?
something of lizards. Like when you cut the worm, they can grow the other part back that you cut.
You mean the body of the? I mean, they don't
Like
have
a
the
pig?
lizards.
Lizards, yeah.
I
The
never
tail,
seen
the
lizards.
tail.
He Googled.
Yeah, Google it.
We have a whole Spider-Man villain that
That's it.
based on this theory, tried doing this.
But I'm pretty sure worms could do that too.
I don't know, bro.
tripping.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Educate us in the comments. We got another 5 from Daniel Jones.
Hold on, Mugi. What are you saying?
Yeah, you were right, Larry. Worms can regrow their tails if they are amputated. That's crazy. But what if their heads just like cut off?
I guess it depends on what
body.
part of the body, right?
But that's
They
what I'm saying.
definitely got the head just now.
Because apparently they got multiple hearts or something like that too.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Man. How
yeah.
long until it's a Blackbeard theory that he's a worm?
Yeah.
I can't, bro. Another 5 from Daniel Jones says, love you guys. Always glad to catch a live. On the 𝗬𝗎𝗄 lore, I read it was killed with an arrows, so I hope Usopp is his opponent. I highly doubt Usopp's facing off against a Gorosei member.
Yeah, word.
And I'm an Usopp guy.
I mean, they may have to double up, like how Brooke and Robin fought kind of Black Maria, like something like that. If we're gonna go that route,
I don't think they're not getting taken down here, right?
no.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't.
This is
I don't
just a
think
show
anyone thinks
showing where they at. And Usopp's strongest people he's gonna be going against is either his dad Yasopp or Van Ogre. That's where he's capping off at.
Yeah.
Yeah, or he does beat him, and then it's just that's when we'll know for sure they're sorry. All of them are sorry.
Sokka not being no Gorosei member, bro.
Hey, I don't know. With hot, you don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
We got another 10 from Roberto Figueredo. It says, "Hey guys, I'm watching episode 1094, and I'm realizing that there's a machine that makes the clouds that keeps the Labo phase in the sky. If that building is destroyed, the Labo phase would fall." I'd have to go back and check that.
I'd have to go back and read it.
Yeah, I'd have to go back. Was it 1090, like the episode 1094 or chapter 1094?
I'm pretty sure it's an episode though.
Yeah.
Are they that high in the episodes right now?
Yeah, pretty.
I feel like that's
You
too
know
high.
what's something crazy? They put Egghead on Netflix, skipping Wano and
Yeah.
everything else.
Hey man,
I was like, yo, what are we doing?
I ain't mad at it.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
Why would said I don't care if you get spoiled.
Yeah, you ain't got no right this week, Larry.
You're skipping the whole post-game.
Listen, y'all partake how you want. You know what I'm saying? We got another 3-month membership to Nakama status from Avinash Patel. It says, "Can Luffy also regenerate through imagination?"
That's a good question. I wouldn't doubt it. To me, like I always said, I wanted like Luffy to get to like remember Kid Buu from Dragon Ball Z.
Bruh.
Why not? I mean, they're rubber. Just take out some more rubber. I don't know.
That is that. I mean, I can say that now because the sap we saw was the rubber's made from that organic substance that was liquid. So maybe
There's no reason why Luffy wouldn't be able, like, say his arm got cut off. He should be able to like grab and
just pull out more rubber.
rubber from the arm, just based off of how the ability has been working. It's Toon Force.
Well, honestly, he's rubber. Just like
It's Toon Force.
Guys
I don't
put
think
the
you can
arm
visit-
Remember that scene from Whole Cake Island where Brooke and him just drank milk and they grew?
That was so funny.
We should have known then.
yes.
We should have known then. We got another 2 from Durantula33. It says Mihawk got the title from his mother.
Shaggy.
That's wild.
you the strongest, baby.
Don't listen to that, baby. You strong.
You the strongest, baby.
Yo.
You the strongest, baby.
Yo.
You can beat anybody you want. You put your mind to it.
He gave me a headache.
Oh my god. We got another 2 from Brecken. It says, "Do you guys think Jozu and the other Whitebeard pirates will return?" Maybe for, I don't know. I was gonna say Weevil just to have like a tie back, but I don't think we need that.
The Whitebeard Pirates again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess for maybe Weevil or.
Yeah.
No, I just think Marco might make an appearance because of the whole Weevil thing, but that's about it.
I'm still hoping Josu's Devil Fruit got farmed. We got another 5 from Ron Lewis. It says, "Yo, what's up with people thinking Mihawk beats Kaido? Like he has a weakness to swordsmen. We gotta see Mihawk beat somebody besides fodder first." I agree, man. Mihawk beating Kaido is a wild statement.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
We got another 10 from Loki Dean. "Just want to say that this episode is surreal. I discovered both TOPT and Mugi within the past year, and I'm super excited to witness both of your growths respectively. Keep up the great work." Thank you, Loki.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Another 20 from Ron Lewis. It says, what about the One Piece community makes you angry? For me, it's people who try to use other characters to scale their favorite character. People love Zoro and always use Mihawk to try and justify everything. I don't like that either. It's not my least favorite thing, but I don't like it. They do it a lot.
Yeah, they
They do
do.
it a lot.
What's my least favorite thing?
Moogie, you have one?
I feel like it's not really. I think in general, to be honest, like One Piece, like we just like I want to say, but this is like a problem with like the whole anime community. I wouldn't say I would lock this in with just One Piece. Like they just like people just be saying stuff sometimes. Like they don't believe anything about it. They just want to say it, and then like, yeah, this will either make people mad or like they're just saying stuff like what I think you guys said. Like Mihawk is taking Roger and Whitebeard in their prime. Like what? Who told you that? Oda didn't even tell you that. Where was that?
For me, I think with the One Piece community specifically, people take their headcanon or their theories, and one, they'll preach it as fact, and two, they'll wholeheartedly believe it to the point where if it's wrong, they'll call like what Oda did bad. That I don't think that happens with like any other series that I've followed.
That's
And
a
it
good
happens
one.
with One Piece like often to me. And I'd be like, bro, like I got headcanon, I got theories too, but if it's not happening, it's not happening, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
Let Oda cook. Like, like that's when the people that think they can cook better than Oda, and then they get like mad and stuff. And yeah, that's a good one. That's true.
And I think we talked about this too. A lot of times, when you hear something in One Piece, it's how what the girls say spread out as propaganda, or how the world perceives this, not necessarily as a fact. And they'll take that as the fact. Like kind of like what the mass populace of the One Piece characters in it will believe. Like even Jinbei was even believing at one point, from what he heard, that Kuma was a tyrant. Like,
Exactly.
We know that's not true, but that's what Jinbei's like, that's what I was hearing. I don't know. I never met the guy. So it's like, these things you got to consider this Oda's giving us,
I think for me, in the One Piece community, it'd probably be the best thing about One Piece. That mystery makes everything better. To be honest. Like, mystery makes the show amazing.
Yeah.
But then there's, like, mystery of lack of information. And people take that information and then they place so much importance on characters that shouldn't deserve it. So it's like a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
But because for me, that's what it is.
That's the community that's been cultivated, though, right? So that's just what it is,
They
right?
just like believe in hardcore in the theory. My favorite one was the raid will fail. That was hilarious.
Yo, I wanted it to fail.
Yeah.
I did.
Listen, this is what I always had to say to people who said that. Do you want 2 more years of Wano?
I think we could have got it done in like
It's
20
over. Oda
chapters.
didn't care that bad. Oda was like, "Hey, we're still in Wano? That's crazy. We gotta go."
Oda forgot
man.
again.
Yeah, he said we can't stay here anymore. He didn't even give him he gave him like 1 chapter to follow up, and then it's like, all right, go to Egghead. Like, get out of here.
Oh man, we got another 5 from Connor. It says when Zoro beats Mihawk, they're gonna be like sports fans. Well fought, 2 of the best. It was a great effort by both teams. We knew this was coming.
Oh my gosh.
We got another 5 from Charlotte Katakuri. To be completely honest, aside from destroying Zoro and clashing with Vista, the only thing that holds Mihawk to any standard is his duels with Shanks. I think
That's true, but even back then, it was 12 plus years ago. Shanks isn't as strong as he is now.
I'll tell you this right now. The biggest support for Mihawk is the narrative of
Strongest swordsman. Yeah,
and it
that's
being
it.
Zoro's endgame, right?
That's it.
But like we don't know when Zoro's gonna accomplish that.
Yeah.
So,
And the title is so flimsy.
Yeah, bro. We got another 20 from Ron Lewis. It says, to answer you guys, Mihawk beat Don Krieg and Zoro. Krieg was the first main enemy Mihawk took his ship to a weak sea to bully someone with no haki. Then was like, oh, Vista putting up some resistance. Yeah, I'm out. I said it earlier. I'll say it again. Oda should have just had Mihawk beat Vista. I don't think we lose anything. I don't think we lose any respect for the Whitebeard Pirates. And people would have Mihawk with the same cachet as the Admirals because they were able to deal with their division commander opponents. Like, I don't think we lose anything.
Yeah.
And Vista not doing nothing. Like, what's Vista doing right now that he needed to not lose that
We
fight?
may not even see him again.
Like, just, I don't know, man. That's it. Another 5 from Brecken. I really hope Zoro beats someone stronger, like an Elder. Then when he goes to fight Mihawk, he just packs him low diff. I would hate that.
Oh, wow.
That would be terrible.
That would be terrible.
That would be terrible.
It really would.
Another 5. Also, Oda already stated that he doesn't like drawing fights. He doesn't care about stuff like that. Has he? Has he actively
He
said
just
that?
drew a fight for 7 months that didn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, if he said it, he said it. I don't think Oda doesn't like
Yo,
drawing
Oda
fights.
be lying all the time. I've been telling y'all for, 2 years now?
I thought it was
Trying
more
to throw
like,
y'all off the game. He don't want y'all to mess around and guess what the One Piece is. He just be saying stuff sometimes.
Another 5 from Omar Kapik. It says, long-time watcher, first time able to catch a live. Love y'all. All the takes. Keep doing what y'all do. Thank you. I love hearing that, man.
Thank
we
you,
get that
bro.
every now and then, and I love it.
appreciate that.
Another €5 from Sedgefield. Zoro, Frieza, and Tobirama in a COD lobby. Who's getting banned first? Hashtag TOPT the GOAT. Hashtag Lawrence Cooked. Frieza getting banned, bro.
Frieza.
For
They said
sure.
Frieza, Tobirama, and who else?
Zoro.
And Zoro?
Yeah. Zoro snitching.
It might be Orochimaru, bro.
What?
He gonna be like, how old are you?
It ain't say Orochi, I said Tobirama,
Oh,
bro.
Tobirama. Oh, Tobirama.
Tobirama is like suburban racist. Like he's opening the blinds to see if the Uchihas are around.
Oh, that's what they're doing? Putting all the...
He's coming out the gates like monkeys. He's coming. He's swinging immediately.
Yeah, Frieza's one of those
Tobirama gonna be like, see, the way you sprinting and diving, I could tell you black.
Yeah.
What type of gun you using?
Terrible,
Oh, I
man.
can see that.
That was terrible.
And thank you. Appreciate that.
Only a Uchiha would do something like that.
Yeah.
Now, Frieza was crazy, though.
Frieza's crazy.
Frieza's like, yo, I know your IP address. I'm coming through to blow up your house.
And then also massive genocide is what Frieza. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Before he does that,
Tobirama.
he's gonna cook you. He's so good at one-liners, bro. Frieza is like, is crazy. He'll cook you and then literally cook you.
Another 5 from Toxic Tastes. Thoughts on Emu having a devil fruit that controls water and their awakened abilities is what actually keeps devil fruit users from being able to swim. Oh, wow. So, like, it's awakened and, like, the awakening result is, like, nobody with a devil fruit can swim. How you conjure that if devil fruits are, like, a thought? Like, who thought? Like, that's so grimy. I wish I couldn't swim.
It's like they counter this. It's like, all right, your abilities are coming up, so to counter that, you thought of this, then manifested it. That's
Wishing a counter is some hate. You top tier hating, bro. Another 5 from Hio. Someone on Twitter noticed Kid had 07 during his final move with Big Mom, similar to the other Vegapunks. Thoughts on Kid being a Rouge clone? What?
A Rouge?
Like Portgas de Rouge?
Come on, Ace's mom?
I think.
What?
Why?
Yo, man, you might gotta go back to the drawing board on that one, bro. And even just the like the connection ain't there to me. 07? What that?
What does 107 have to do with anything?
Because Vegapunk has 6 satellites or whatever, right? So I guess it would be the 7th. Maybe I don't know why it's Rouge.
Yeah.
Maybe it's supposed to be a Vegapunk club. Either way, like no.
Yeah. Well, no, that could be it. What it is just Vegapunk's like, yeah, I've got 6 satellites and one sorry one, so I'm just not gonna mention it. He's a pirate. I don't say
Oh
anything.
man, we got another 5 from Devin Gardner, but no super chat attached. So next time, Devin, let us know your thoughts. Another €2 from Ali Raza Saeed. It says, do you think all the Gorosei will pass here? No.
They better.
Just Saturn, I hope. If one's gonna go, I hope it's Saturn.
Oh yeah.
That's bizarre, man.
I hope it's Lucci, bro. Just get out of here, bro. So tired
I'm
of that
fine
guy,
with
bro.
Lucci's existence. It's Kaku that bothers me, bro. Be real
He's
with
not
you.
even.
He's
like in jail right now.
Sanji put him in that bubble and
Yeah,
he's not
yeah.
done anything since.
Exactly. At least Lucci could beat it, bro. He trying. Another 5 from Bebop Bob. Oh, Boop Bop. It says, would the squad from the Sasuke retrieval arc where boys became men save Robin during Ennie's lobby? If you haven't liked the stream, what are you doing? Thank you, Bebop.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Lucci's tough to beat, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
Wait, the young so the trying to say,
Yeah.
them young dudes is not beating Rob Lucci. I'm sorry, he's not.
Well, you're forgetting
Well,
Rob
and
I
Lucci.
mean, hold on now. Hold on now.
All of them, though.
Hold on now.
All the CP9, you have to count.
Gara coming? You feel me?
Oh.
We getting Gara in there. Neji can shut down some chakra points.
And honestly, low-key, Neji can take out a bunch of Marines, so he can, all right. And, ooh, Neji versus Rob Lucci, actually. My gosh.
Wait, who's Naruto fighting then?
He fighting Lucci. He gonna have to.
Naruto's
He gonna have
fighting
to
Lucci.
go
No,
full-
jump him. What's
but-
Naruto? Well, I guess he's got the fox.
He gonna
Yeah,
have to go full Fox.
Wait,
got
this
the
is talking
full
about,
fox.
this is Shippuden
Nah, it's the youngins.
from regular Naruto.
Yeah.
Fighting a
Okay,
CP9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yo, y'all, them CP9 ain't go that hard, bro. Like, we not about to act like.
They didn't. No,
Yeah,
they
bro.
didn't.
Like,
But then
like
also the
Chopper
sound-
got really big and threw one of them, bro.
And none of them can do that.
Choji was there. Yeah, like, what do you mean?
Choji could probably
Well,
do it.
Also, think about how
Joey's
cold
not
the Sound
that
Ninja
big.
4 were. Like that. Remember Neji's opponent, that
Yeah,
spider
the
dude?
Kido
That's
Maru?
a
That
hard
was-
dude to beat. That's a real hard dude
Yeah,
to
we-
beat. Like,
Choji
But they got Kiba.
They got Shikamaru, too.
Kiba's trash.
Cheap
bro.
Kiba is trash. Yo, but Gara pulling up.
Gar.
Yo, but he,
Rock Lee pulling up.
Wait, why is Gar and Rock Lee pulling up?
They pulled up in that arc.
They said the 4 though.
Yeah. Gar
He said the squad.
Oh, the squad. Okay.
Wait,
Gar fighting 𝗵𝗲𝗏.
Gar
they
was smoking
weren't
half
they
of them,
enemies
bro.
though?
Gar like that.
Weren't they enemies though? Gar's crew.
Gar came, bro.
Remember
And he
that-
fought
they were-
Kimimaru.
No, remember Naruto did the Jun to Gar pretty much.
June.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that's so long ago. I hate y'all.
I don't think like people could get past like 𝗯𝗲𝗏. Like 𝗯𝗲𝗏 was the dude too there.
I really gotta know how chakra points would work in One Piece. Because if you can shut down chakra points, Deji doing work, Gar doing work in general.
Yeah.
Rock Lee, I mean, you talking about going gates?
Yeah.
They got some smoke, bro. They got some go.
If I was Blue Note, I would just trap one of them in them doors, and it's over.
Blue Note might walk through. I ain't gonna lie.
Trap him in the door, bro.
They
and
know
it's
they can
over.
do it.
And Khalifa, sogging all this dude's food. He ain't eating nothing.
These are
Choji.
teenage boys. They gonna look at her and be like, and it's probably done.
Yeah, Khalifa one of them bad ones secretly too. She's
But
like easily top 10 if you
She
don't.
turned them into soap.
And none of them recovering.
None of them washed
There's no
themselves
water
either.
juice.
What you just said?
None of them watched.
They need to take a shower.
Yeah.
You know Rock Lee
I don't
stink.
know the answer. Let us know what y'all think in the
Rock
chat.
Lee stink though, for sure though. He always working out.
We got another 5 from 𝗵𝗁𝗁𝗍 Nika. Dragon attacking Marine Ford or Mary Joa 1v1 versus Emu. # Law beats Kaido in an arm wrestle. Like Lawrence?
I would.
I believe that more than like Trafalgar did.
We got another 5 from Devin. We actually got some super chat here. So it says, how do y'all feel about Oda waiting to have Zoro beat Lucci until right after Black History Month?
What?
Oh, man.
I respect it.
Lucci not black though.
But Zoro can't get a dub against anybody during Black
He's a
History
leopard.
Month.
It's like from Africa.
Africa, yeah.
Come on, man.
That's
He has a
stretch.
black.
That is stretching so
He has a
hard.
black cloak.
It wasn't like he was a
bro.
panther or anything.
He got saw them black spots. He ain't like it.
Okay.
We got another 5 from
He was
Lethal.
wearing black in water.
From Lethal.
Black, I don't like it.
He was struggling. Yeah, it's the only time you ever see Zoro with an inner struggle. Ever. That's all I'm saying. We got another 5 from Lethal. Is Lucci deceased, or does Zoro just lay him down for a catnap? # Gaimon Gang. Gaimon Gang.
What sword Zoro gave up?
#
Turns his sword black. He said,
That's all I want to know.
He didn't want to
Out
get
of
up.
necessity.
He truly turned his sword black, beating Rob Lucci
I
just now.
don't know, bro. I'm just saying the sword that was already black, he gave up.
Gave it up with the quickness. We got another 10. Oh, it says also # Larry for Urogi. Or Rouge? I don't know how to say his name. Another 10 from Chef X. Zoro doing Goku things, but he's still him. You guys make my Monday shifts 10 times better. Much love from the DMV. That's what's up. Thank you, Chef.
Hey, man. You better be letting people, like, get their driver's license.
I'm pretty sure he meant from, like, the area, the DMV.
Oh. Yeah.
But come on, bro. Another 5 from Truly Certified says, just wanted to say hey and say Lawrence is the GOAT, always has the best takes every week. Lawrence on top.
Thank you.
What do you mean by Lawrence on top? What do you mean by that?
I appreciate that. Thank you.
We got another 5 from Bonesaw. Bonesaw is like your 12th super chat, man.
Yo, Bonesaw giving away everything, bro. Keep your house.
We got another. It says, what if Dragon and Akainu were friends in the Navy together and were assigned to find Ace as a baby, and that's why Akainu got beef with Dragon and Fam? Oh, I could like that.
Y'all here slaughtering babies? Nah, I ain't mess with that.
Another 20 from Jeeds.
Garp was like, yo, just don't look at it.
That's what I was about to say, but Garp was fine.
Garp was wow,
Garp wanted foul days, man.
Garp
Protected him.
Garp literally went to an island where they were hunting citizens like the Hunger Games. And he was like, yo,
I'm worried about
I got
Roger.
to stop Roger.
I'm
You
worried
guys
about
realize
Roger.
that Garp was there when Ace was born. He already had Ace from the get.
No, but the whole
No, you talking about Garp looking the other way for all the
other babies that weren't Ace.
a lot of babies not named Ace, bro.
line him to like, yo,
Like all of them.
he saved one.
You say that one child, everything else justified.
I bet you he was kicking game to like Rouge too. at some point.
She was pregnant.
When that stopped. When that stopped him, bro.
She was like
saying.
2 years pregnant.
He was like, yo, you be in this basement all day, yo, you want...
She literally passed giving birth. When was there a chance to spit game to Rouge, bro?
Bruh.
That's crazy. Anyway, another 20 from Jeans. It says when
The
Saturn
Don was like, you know you're not right.
when Saturn was summoned to Egghead, he had the number 5 in his circle. This chapter, page 3 panel shows Oda 4-1 in their circle summons. What do you think the Gorosei members mean to you? Peter could be the oldest Gorosei.
I think he's going by numbers.
The numbers. So the numbers. What does it represent for each of them? I don't know. Probably it could be the strength level.
I don't think it's strength level.
Saturn being 5 is cool.
It might just be like importance amongst the 5 of them. Like, what's the most important out of all of them? Like, for example, Jupiter has he's the godhead of agriculture, and that's basically everything. like,
That's how we eating, bro.
yeah, it's like he can be that very important person. So, without food, you can't do stuff.
All right. I got a couple more super chats, so I'm going to try to get through these before we end out. We got 5 from Mukuro D. Joestar. It says, Zoro is similar or equal to Sanji, never Luffy. Just like in DBZ, when Gohan being the strongest or equal to Goku, you don't need to train every day.
Train every day. Every day.
Every day's training day.
Put the towel on it and just do pull-ups.
Yeah, Gohan should have been training, to be for real. He really shouldn't have been focused on. I mean, he was his own character. I get it, but you know, if the world is in danger, maybe go to Planet Fitness every Thursday.
If the world is in danger, maybe go to Planet Fitness every Thursday is insane. I'm quoting you on that. That's gonna be my new Discord.
You know what bothered me about that too? It's like, granted, right? Like, he's not training, right? He's studying. If you doing all that, like, you live so far away and the only thing you're doing is studying, why are you in regular classes? Why are you not in, like, AP classes?
Bro, what was he trying to be?
My boy was, like, in, like, regular, like, classes,
I'm
bro.
not mad at him being in regular classes. He was trying to live a regular life. But what was he trying to be? What did Gohan end up being? Was he, like, an accountant?
He's just a scholar. He just wanted to read books. He didn't even do anything with all the knowledge he learned.
He should be like he should be like running Capsule Corp. Like, that's what he should be doing.
I think he became like a substitute teacher.
Oh my god.
No.
Like in Super.
No, Super, he became something.
Yeah, he was more than that, than a substitute teacher.
Vegeta was right. Vegeta was right. We're Saiyans. We need to remember where we came from. Why are you teaching classes?
Chi-Chi needed to start cheating, bro.
Jesus.
Just give him some character development
Come
so he don't have to
on,
listen to her no more.
Come on, bro.
Would you be mad if she did?
Yeah.
Chi-Chi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Hold it down.
For who?
Goku, bro. He done held it down.
He ain't
I'm out here fighting for the whole world, bro. You can't hold it down?
Bro, she was like, yo, don't leave me. They were like, all right, let's revive you. Then your husband goes, nah.
He was still
I'm
clapping
good.
when he was
I'm
passed.
good.
Gohan was after he got passed, bro.
He was like, yo, I'm
Go
good.
Ten.
He was like, yo, I'm good, yo. I don't want to come back to my
Then
wife.
he came back. You know, the only reason he came back to fight some more. That's it. Then he was going.
But
dip.
he
was
clapped
like,
while he was back. He had little intermissions
Yo.
of being back.
So she could cheat on her current man with him.
That's crazy, bro.
Yo.
Hold it down.
Yeah, I gotta
for
let
your
people live
deceased
their
husband.
lives, bro.
That's not living.
So-
That's not living your life, bro.
Yo, he passed, bro.
She gonna force Goku
You know
to
what?
marry him and then
That's
cheat.
what I'm
It's
saying.
technically not cheating.
She not cheating.
It's not cheating.
He dead.
He gone.
He did.
In the Dragon Ball verse, he wasn't going.
And the thing is,
Why are you saying so timid?
Didn't even talk to them either. That's the thing that always makes you laugh.
exactly.
He has the ability to talk to them whenever he wants. You know, when he would talk to him, he was like, "There's gonna be a tournament." That's when he
Nah.
started.
But how you gonna use the pain of loss when I'm out here hitting you up on 2A every Thursday, bro?
Listen, bro.
Come on, man.
Goku was like, yo, Chi-Chi be alright.
She was alright, and she held it down like she's supposed to.
Nah, Goku's a terrible husband and father.
Chill out. Y'all gotta chill out. Y'all gotta chill out.
Nah, man.
Husband, I'll take. He's not a terrible father. We got another 9 New Zealand dollars from Luigi Logic. Good to confirm that Larry and No Goofy are different people. Power to the crackheads. Jesus.
What?
Hey, what?
What? I'm so confused.
It just means we're passionate people. And stuff. And we believe it with our whole chest. We stand on business. That's all that means to me. That's all that means to me.
Oh, man. Another 10 from Alex Charlton. While we have characters who have been introduced since East Blue that are supposed to be top tier, we haven't seen them do anything, not even a flashback. Hashtag TOPT gang. Hashtag Megamind looking juicy. Another, I don't think that Dory and Bragi are top tier. I don't think they're even portrayed as top tier.
Yeah.
Right now.
I told y'all better start considering.
Nah, bro. Yeah.
Like, they might be, bro. If we start seeing something crazy out of them, you're going to be like,
I'm gonna be down, but top tier is crazy. I hold.
Again, they're the only two people on the show who have fought
Bro.
2 times a day.
Bro, top tier
For
means you can
100
fight
years.
Kaido, bro.
Yo,
That's what top tier means.
I don't think we've ever seen Dory and Bragi actually going all out.
All right, bro. We got another 10 from Zatib. It says, I saw a theory that said that Kid is the 7th satellite because of a 7 on his created arm and him being punk. Would you guys like it if he was one of them? Hashtag Sebi Webby. We addressed this a little earlier in another super chat. I would hate it. I think each of y'all didn't like it either.
Just get Kid out of the story, bro. I don't care.
Another 20 euros from Luis Letet. It says, I have a wild theory. In 225 letters, Nika equals sun god, Gorosei equals planet, solar system is the sun in the center, the king of the planets. Planets overthrow the sun, they clip Nika, Gorosei secretly part of the D-Clan, real traders love the pod.
Thank you.
I can see that. I can see that. It's an interesting one. Another 20 from Connor. It says, waiting for a mirror arc of Arlong Park, Usopp, Zoro, and Sanji fighting. I'd love to see Luffy split off against Cross Guild, leaving Zoro, Mihawk, Sanji, Crocodile, and Usopp Buggy. Who would you guys like to see those 3 fight? I think what you listed was a good one. I still want to see Luffy versus Buggy again, just for comedy.
You said Usopp versus Buggy?
Yeah.
Usopp better win that fight.
That's a close one.
No, it is.
That was a close one.
Is it?
That was a close one.
Yeah, it is a close one.
It's really not, bro.
It's a close one.
It shouldn't be.
We got another 5 from Ron Lewis. Says, do you guys want to see the Marines' perspective? A training arc, if you will, like I want to see Kobe, Tashigi, Smoker, Helmeppo, and Hina get power-ups. Anything we get from the Marines would be dope, honestly. I like seeing them. They've been heavily involved in this arc, and it's been a really good one. Yeah. Another 2 from Morgan Zoan. Karibo is not throwing all that in regards to Pluto. Wow. Yeah, wild today. Another 5 from the Adjutant. The boys and I have been having a year-long debate who would win, Doflamingo or Avatar Aang. Be specific if need be. Tell these dudes Dofi mid-diffs. You talking about grown Aang?
I think they were probably talking about, like, Kid Aang.
Yo, Avatar mode Aang is kind of wild, bro. I'm gonna be real. It's like a force to reckon with. It's like Gear 4th, but like you can use a lot of.
As long as he's not near water, mid diff.
For Aang?
Yeah. No, for Dofi. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But he can bend water.
That's okay as long as he's not. As long as he can't summon that huge monster like he did.
I think I got Dofi, but it's hard. It's closer than. I don't think it's mid diff, bro. Avatar ain't go crazy.
Yeah, but I was mostly focused on the speed, though. Like, even though he's really powerful, all that, Aang's not that fast, even in his Avatar state.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's in that ball with all the orbs and stuff, with all the elements surrounding him, he was blitzing Ozai like it was nothing.
Cool.
And Ozai can fly.
But he's not
using
that fast.
Speed boosters with flames.
Ozai's not that fast. And second, I gotta ask you another question. Is he getting stopped?
In that Avatar state? You're telling me that Gear 4th can break out of Parasite with Avatar state ain't
No. I get you. We don't know. For instance, Gear 4, why is Gear 4 great? Because Luffy's enhancing the muscles inside his body. Aang is able to just lift up more elements. That's not his physical.
Yo,
that's outside.
I think real talk too. Like if Dofi turns everything to string anyway, is there gonna be anything for Aang to use?
I mean,
That's a good
are
point.
strings not an element of like?
Who would you say would have the better like willpower?
One of them is the Avatar.
Dofi or Aang?
Dofi's a killer, man. It's hard. I don't want him to beat Aang, but it's just like he'll just like I don't think Dofi's waiting for it to be a fight. I think he's just strings and it's over. I really think it's over, but I don't know. Avatar Aang does go crazy, but I don't know.
I
I
don't
think I'll
think
give
he
it.
could possibly break out of his strings, but I still got Dofi.
The biggest threat. One, I'm gonna go because Kid Aang is not competing with Dofi.
Yeah.
Come on, adult Aang. The biggest threat is gonna be the Avatar state, but again, the speed feat and the hockey. Doflamingo is gonna overbait with overpower, especially with the speed.
I'm gonna be real.
He's not gonna be able to compete with anything that fast.
I think it's Dofi, but not for that. I think it's the durability. I saw Aang get shot by lightning and it was over. Dofi would have been good.
Yo, Dofi gonna
He'd
make
have been good.
Dofi gonna make a clone of himself, and then Aang gonna think that's him.
It's Dofi. I got Dofi. We got another 2 from Muhammad Lear. It says, sorry, Sokka's garbage has less riz than Zach Morris.
God.
Jeez.
He rizzed the moon. What more do you want? Who else is left?
We got another 2 from Hunch and D Hose. Drunk Rock Lee, no diffs. Lucci, no question. That's crazy talk.
Wow.
Another 10 from Coach. No calls today, bum me out. Really wanted to chop it up with y'all and defend Emu Gang, but typed it all out and it was like a $500 super chat. I don't got it like that. My bad, Coach.
Sorry.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, man.
Appreciate that.
We got another membership to Nakama status from Mr. Penguin. It says, been enjoying the talk since November of last year with a fire emoji. Thank you.
Thank you.
Another €5 from Penguin. I'm just interested in why Sakazuki and Akainu is like that. What is his story and what has led to him to this point? We'll find out soon enough.
Yeah.
We'll find out soon enough. Another 2 from Muhammad Lear. Not gonna lie, album of Dragon looking East funnier than Sokka. And finally, 2 from Alex Charlton. I meant Dragon and Mihawk, not Dory and Broggy. Oh! My bad.
Wait, what was the question now? I don't know.
Well, about the top tiers from earlier. I don't have a problem with them ending up top tier. It's just we haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Like, just show me that you're top tier.
Yeah.
But guys, if you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. If you haven't gone to Spotify and Apple Podcasts and left us 5 stars with a nice review, please do that right now. If you haven't subscribed to Mugiwaranogoofy, please click the blue name in the video title. But before we head out, Mugi, man, I want to say thank you for letting us host you. Thank you for this chapter review. It was a lot of fun. And also, if you wanted to say anything to the people about what you have coming up, some of the things that you want to just announce, or just in general, just talk, you're more than welcome, man. The floor is yours.
I just love to be here. I think it's this is what it's all about. It's about getting together with a bunch of cool, awesome, funny people and talking about One Piece. This has been the whole reason I made my channel. So I had a lot of fun. This is great. You guys like as soon as my boy Moose lives in Jersey, so maybe I'll be able to show up in person sooner than you think too.
What's up, man?
Yeah, please let me know. That way we can get you in studio. But for sure, bro, like, those are some of the best times too, because we go out to eat and we do a couple other things. We really go all in above for the guests here. So yeah, man. Yeah, we try. But you gotta let us know, man. But do you have any upcoming videos? Like, did you have any video planned?
Yeah, the next one's gonna be, I think, G8 is hilarious. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
That's gonna be next. Other than that, lot of cool stuff like with Jimmy Scoops and Big News Morgans. Yeah, a lot of people want me to do Wano. That's just gonna be like a big thing. So that's gonna come later. But yeah, honestly, I'm just going with the flow. There's really not a schedule. Like, I've got a whiteboard. It's not accurate. It's not gonna whatever I just said, that might not even happen. You don't listen to this guy for real. But yeah, otherwise I just love the support. Thanks everybody, honestly.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So we have the chapter next week. It's gonna be a good one, apparently. If the 3-week does happen, damn, I don't even know what we're gonna do for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you enjoy those type of breaks, Mugi, or not?
I think they're needed, and I'll never complain about them because, like, you know, God forbid Oda like strains himself or like works too. First of all, he already works too hard. Did you guys know like his work schedule is like he wakes up every single morning at like 4 a.m. and doesn't go to bed till 2 a.m. and that's every single day. And then like every time that he's not like pooping or sleeping, he's writing One Piece. Like that's an insane amount of dedication that I have nothing but respect for. So these types of breaks, I feel like honestly, like, you know, I don't want, you know, them to be longer, but if it needs to happen, then sure. How I personally feel about it, oh yeah, it's gonna kill me inside. I don't know if I'll go on, but you know, it'll we'll get through together. We'll get through together.
Yeah, I wonder, because like that's not healthy, bro.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's not at all.
He need to start like, what's the word I'm looking for, man?
He needs satellites.
Yeah,
he needs to become Vegapunk.
When he drew Vegapunk, I know he was like, man, I wish.
Me too.
But yeah, everybody, thank you so much for all the love and support, and thank you for loving Mugi as much as you did in the chat today. It was a very much great feeling to see how much love you were throwing his way, especially from our community. If you haven't joined our Discord, please join our Discord.
I think we hit 4,000.
4,000 members?
Yeah, on the Discord.
Nice. Hey, let's go.
Congratulations. Yeah. You have a Discord too, Mugi, or no?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do? All right. If anything, I'll probably put it on, because I know I put your links from your beacons. So if you want to, I don't think the Discord was there, if I remember correctly.
It wasn't. Yeah, we have to, actually, maybe it should have been. Like I recently, first of all, my friend did it originally and he can't read. So I think that was wrong, but then we redid them. So I'll upload it now.
Dang, I don't want to lie. Was he serious?
I hope not, bro.
Yeah, but other than that, thank you guys. My name is Larry.
Lawrence. Lionel.
Sam.
And Mugiwara-no-Goofy. Everybody enjoy your night. Jada.
Thanks.
All right, just...